scrubbing up and down all the settings, trying to see if I could
Is it a
find that.
keybind or is it a game setting?
Well, what I found is when I hopped into my, I wanted to try out that because I was doing like the kill missions, and
Yeah.
there's ones where you can go steal the ship, and there was one that you can go rescue some cargo out of a cutter. So it's 3 SCU you have to grab, and you have to like kill a couple light fighters. So I thought, oh, this will be fun with my clipper. So I took my clipper out there, and the first ship I get is an Avenger, and it's got a 4 SCU and a 2 SCU box. So I can't get the 4 SCU box into my clipper. And I tried to squeeze it in several different ways, it just wouldn't let me. So then um but when I hopped into my clipper, I noticed my mouse worked normal again. So I think what's happening is if I'm in a ship with an interior, I can look around, but if I'm in a single seat cockpit, it won't let me do that.
Interesting.
And so I don't think it's a key setting, because that's what I started thinking also, like, oh, this is some like kind of keybind, but I was scrubbing up and down all those as well. I did.
All right, let me ask you, because I've got. All right, so turret ESP, that's not it. I have. Hold on, where did it go? Turret weapons, manual gimbals, default target, and I can either use VJoy or use look direction. Is that it?
No.
And then I've got. Where did the other one go? It wasn't look ahead.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
I was boiling some water for some tea, so I wanted to get that brewing. Here, let me look at the. Oh, where's my? It might be under. I'll look in game
Here it
settings.
goes. Okay, defaults weapon pilot gimbals locked. Defaults weapons gunner gimbals locked.
Yeah, it's the gunner one.
That's it. All right, I will default that to locked. Cool. See if that works. Not that I'll even be using the Perseus today. Or
but
turret.
yeah,
I might use the turret if we take your what's your two-seater with the torpedoes and the missiles? What's that thing called?
Gladiator.
Yeah.
But actually, I haven't found a good. Actually, let me get that mission one pager up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like the other one where the best combat mission is the one where you go to the ship with all the cargo and then jump it back to the station. Right, that's what they
yeah,
said.
and if you look at the you know what the reward versus the work is, with that small one you get like 300 points, and you're moving like 2 boxes maximum. But then if you go up to the next one, it's like 96 SU. So I don't know how many boxes that is, but it's like a freelancer full. It might be like 4K boxes, but you only get an extra 150 points, so it's 450. And if you grab a caterpillar with like 600 SCU, you get like 600 points. So you're moving a shitload of boxes for that one. So by far the best one to do, just from a time management point of view, is just the small one, because you go out, you kill 2 fighters, which is kind of fun. So I started doing it in Cuddy Red, because I got the med bay to keep topping off my my dehydration, which is kind of nice, and it holds it its grid is only, there's 2 rows of like 2x3, and they're on each side with kind of a center passageway, so there's no spot to snap a 4 SU thing on it, but it's you can fit it in that back area easily. So that's that. And I noticed I was getting So I thought maybe if like one out of 10 is like a Avenger, then it wouldn't be that bad. But I was getting, much more than 50% of them were the had a 4K box on it, which is really kicking the balls because that mission is supposed to be specifically for um, a uh, like a
Yeah,
starter ship.
right. So
So
you're not
if
gonna be able to move it.
yeah, so they make and so you just can't do that mission with the starter ship. So if you have a starter ship like an Aurora would be a good example. So that's pretty challenging because if you take the kill mission, you're you're going after like a F like a Hornet and a Saber are the two light fighters you have to kill. So that's more challenging in an Aurora, especially if you're like a noob.
Right.
So I would think the one would go for is this attempted cargo theft, thinking okay, I got 3 SCUs that I can put in my Aurora, and as long as they're like a 1 and a 2 SCU box, and like fighting there are things like a 300i, maybe is the
Mm-hmm.
hardest one, but it's like 100. I was getting a lot of 100i's, cutters, like Mustangs, things like that are, something that you could take on with a starter ship. So that that's obviously the one you're supposed to do. Because if you look at all the other lowest rung on the kill missions, it's escort needed, which you're fighting a Hornet and a Saber,
Yeah.
and then defend, which is the ship in trouble, is a Cutter, Saber, Herald. So you maybe could do that one, but now you're fighting 3-on-1 with your Aurora, with two of the ships better than yours.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
So they really kind of screwed the pooch there. Yeah, I was mad. So I
Yeah.
was, I like to have a reason to use the ship. I hadn't flown my cutter or my clipper in a while, so I thought, oh, I can get that. And then the clipper's actually kind of nice for that because it's got the 4 sawbucks on it or shredders, so it's got as
Yeah,
much
those are
as.
yeah, they could do a lot of damage.
So yeah, I was having fun with the kill part, and then it was a kick in the balls, and I realized I couldn't finish the mission. And the other
Um,
problem I had is fucking my Levski fucking hangar.
yeah, that's
It keep
annoying.
it. In fact, I finally went and to the IC and added my name to the growing list, but the bug was there's a bunch of duplicates which they've scrubbed through and all put back to the main one, and the main one was done in September, and it's got lots. And when I read through all the comments, it's all in Levski,
Yeah, it
and that's why.
sounds like they have some kind of issue there. Although I've because this is like a parallel issue, I think, to when the hangars break. But in this
What's
case,
one?
it's like giving you two hangars and it doesn't know what to do.
No, what it is, it's the same thing I'm having with Levski is every time I go in there, the hangars are overlapping, which is frustrating because like one time a ship landed between me and I didn't bother moving my ship, so it was in the normal parking spot as it just came up from the elevator, and I was loading a few boxes from the side thing, and the ship
Hmm.
landed between me and the freight elevator I was using, and it was there enough that my tractor beam wouldn't pass through it, so I had to keep stepping around, and the guy also closed. He started working the hangar, which closed the door on my hangar, and I thought,
Oh.
I hope he didn't like send my elevator down. But then when it cycled, it snapped back, and my hangar was still there, visible with the cargo still waiting. And a couple times I've gone to use my terminal in there, like freight terminal or the ASOP terminal, and the hangar overlaps, and starts Z fighting, and the Z fight for the other hangar wins. And so I'm
Oh,
sitting
I
there.
wonder if that's people are reporting a lot of problems with displays. I wonder if that's part of what they're saying is like because
Oh
I have
yeah,
my ASOPs will become inoperable and my freight elevator will become inoperable. I'll have to back away and go back to it a
yep.
few times. What
And that's
do
happened
you
to
want to
me.
do? Europe? You want to do US? What do you think?
Actually, let's do Europe because one thing that I noticed is yesterday I was playing Europe, and what I did is since I can't use my Levski hangar because I loaded up with cargo, went in there to drop it, and it destroys your ship when that happens. So I
Right.
had to call my clipper or claim it, and so that's when I hopped in my Cuddy Red, and so then I started using the outdoor hangars. And on Europe, I found one of the outdoor hangars or the outdoor pads freight elevator was blocked, but the other five were all open. And so I played on that for a while, and for some reason I ended up switching to the U.S. one like at midnight. So I'm thinking, oh, this is probably good now. I can. Oh, because I wanted to see if something else was happening that I thought might have been lag related. So I thought maybe the USA one I'll get better connection. But then when I went to drop off my cargo on that one, five out of the six elevators were all blocked with something on the pad blocking with that kiosk error. And there was one that worked, but it was on the large pad, and there was someone had parked a what's that reclaimer on the pad, which takes up the whole fucking pad.
Yeah.
So you can't. There's no place that you can try to squeeze your ship in the side. So that hangar worked. So I had to land on the pad next to it, and then tractor beam my boxes over by hand to that one working elevator. So I thought those U.S. fuckers, man, is like the chat is the most toxic on the U.S. and there seems to be like people that will just have find joy in going in, and it was you could tell it wasn't people that just like put a box on there and it bugged out in some way because there were things like ammo, individual things of ammo that were like blocking the like drop some ammo on it just to block it.
Right.
All right, I'm in my hangar. And let's see what I have on. Oh, I just have some light armor. So if we're doing mining, I'm good. But if we do something else, I'll have to switch it
Yeah,
out.
well, okay, so Brevity says he doesn't have his sticks, so he's either a gunner or we're doing FPS stuff. Right, because he's not going to fly separate from us. Or I guess if we take like the mole. But I don't have any mining heads or anything set up for the mole.
Oh yeah, I think I had my.
Or he doesn't log on and we're just waiting for him. I don't know. We'll see.
Let me look
Yeah.
at my. I think I have my golem all set up, but I haven't set up my prospector.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking I could just go buy another golem at Hurston while we're on our way to Pyro. Just take the long way. Let's see, utility. Yeah, I've got my golem set
Where are
up.
you right now? I'm in
I'm
Levski.
at Levski. Yeah, we're together.
Let's see. I got a jump module, and I have all the that and utility. Got the two Riegers. Yeah, they sell the Rieger 3s here at Levski. Actually, Levski they sell shredders. They sell most of the things I want. The only trouble I really had was getting like the civilian A grade shields. Is a lot of times I default to those because they give you
Do they
the
sell EM missiles here?
no, but I think at the gateway stations in Nix,
Okay, I'll
they
check
sell
those.
like
Yeah.
with the Thunderbolt 3s and the Dominators. So I think yeah, when I looked, I could get most of the stuff I use in Nix, and like I think the missiles was the only thing I had to go. Actually, there's one other thing I had to go over to a gateway station to get, but it wasn't something as I think the shields was the thing that hurt me the most because the more I played, the more I realized I lost other miscellaneous bits of inventory, like some of my components. I went to outfit ships and I didn't have the components that normally make it through. Like my golem, I lost both my Riegers and all the components that were on it all got flushed. And my raft, all those components got flushed, and as well as the raft itself. Oh, I figured out a way I can store it at least. Because whenever I land on any pad, it always says it's destroyed, even though I'm looking right at it.
Yeah.
But if I call another ship while it's sitting on the pad, then it stores it. But
But
there's
it's still
or
broken after you call it back again and fly it somewhere.
no, then it comes up. Then it says it's at that location, and I can retrieve it, and it comes up. And actually, I've never looked after it comes up, but I bet as soon as it comes up, it immediately says it's destroyed again.
Yeah. Got some kind of
But
weird persistence issue. Well, should we take the gladiator out and do some of these missions while we wait and just work on that combat rep? And then if it gets to be like, I don't know, 30 minutes go by or something and brevity doesn't show, we can go out mine it.
There's not a good gladiator mission because there's nothing that has like if you go to the kill missions where you actually have to kill like a something big like a caterpillar. It's a caterpillar, Asgard, Buccaneer, and Gladius. But then it's you're only getting like the point payout on that one is like 225, which is less than going to get that cargo out of the cutter.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think if
I
I
kept
have. Do I
looking.
have thwart cargo jacking? Yeah, here it is. Thwart attempted cargo jacking. Oh, this is the one where we rescue the ship, not where we kill the caterpillar. Yeah, we rescue the cargo or whatever. Well, we could take whatever you
Oh,
want. You want to take the hurricane out, or just both of us take fighters, and then I can abandon mine each time.
which one were you looking at? Interstellar? No, that's all hauling. Yeah,
Yeah, so
the
it's
recover cargo. That's the
yeah,
one I
let's
was doing. It the attempted theft. If
yeah,
you
so
have that
there's
one
cargo
page.
heist, there's attempted theft, cargo heist, and then there is cargo jacking is the big one that's worth 600. Work cargo jack, 179k, or sorry,
Yeah,
197k.
but if you look at the one pager for that, you get 600 points, and you have to move 264 SCU to get that
Yeah.
600 point. And if you go to cargo heist, you have to move 96 SU for 450 points. And if
Oh,
you
so
do
on a
the
per.
yeah, you're spending all your time moving cargo. But here's the sweet one is the attempted cargo theft, 3 SU to move, 300 points.
Oh, I
So
don't
you're
think I
getting
realized that. Okay, well, let's do that one. Should
yeah.
we
So you go
each
out
take
the
one, or should we just team up and do it? Like, if we
uh,
each take one and share after we've accepted the mission, right? Then we each can do them
yeah
simultaneously, or would we rather
yeah
pair it? Is it better to do it as a pair because there's too many fighters or whatever?
no it's you get 2 ships like a Mustang and a 100i or
Okay.
like a Mustang and a cutter or something like that. But it's 2 light ships of like starter quality, and then there's either uh, the ship that you're rescuing is an Avenger or a cutter, and it's got either um, well it can have 1 or 2 boxes in it, but it can have um, like it's either like a 2 and a 1 for 3 SCU, and the maximum is a 4 and a 2 for 6 SCU. But sometimes it's just 1 4 inside of a inside the like the Titan. So you have to
Okay.
have a ship that will fit at least a 4 SU box plus 1 more.
Can you bring the ship back yourself, or is it totally disabled?
Yeah, in fact, that's when I started thinking that's what I was gonna. I said I should have realized that when I was out there. Well, actually, I didn't realize. Yeah, I guess I did because I couldn't get it in. But at that point, I had the box wedged inside my bay, and then I closed the
But
little
is this something where
ramp.
like they want us to repair the ship, so it's faster to
No,
just grab it off
I
of your?
think it's pliable. I didn't try it, but I came up to it, and you can hit the button to open up the door, so it looks like it's a functional ship. And I think, oh yeah, here it is on the one pager says, take out small number of enemies, recover the ship or just the cargo delivered to nearby station.
All right.
So like when you're next, you go back to Levski and you can use the external pads. So you don't even have to deal with waiting for, ATC to give you a hanger, then get you back out and wait in line or anything like that.
Yeah, chunk
Damn
up the
fast.
pads. That's nice. Yeah,
So
okay.
the only thing,
Let's do a couple of these maybe while we wait and see what Brevity wants to do.
all right, here, let me, oh, do we have, here, let me set up the PL chat. Oh, we already have
Yes.
it.
Do we? Oh,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
we
you're
did
already,
that. Yeah.
let me switch,
It's hard
over
to
to
remember
that.
what's going on. Yeah, good call. Sure, global, even with our friendly European pals. It's party chat. Where's PL? There it is.
Yeah, so let me get up, I'll get up my Cuddy Red.
Welcome
There you go.
to the
Good.
ASO
All right.
launch system.
Well, I will test out the retrieve the ship setup. See how that goes.
Yeah, it's attempted cargo theft, and it's 54K is the payout. Is how you can scan for it quickly. Let's see, Cuddy Red, retrieve it.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Yeah, what we could probably do is just share them just before we turn it in.
Yeah.
And contracts.
All systems online.
Yeah, it looks like I have 24 missions. That's the full load.
Online.
I think it's near the bottom. Yeah, attempted cargo theft, 54K. I got mine.
Takeoff complete.
Yeah, I was wearing that new suit. I tried it on, that AA support, that red one you get as reward. And
Yeah.
it looks like it has some trouble with the cold on it, or I have to check its stats. Because when I was just flying around inside my cutter, I was like minus 24 degrees, and I would take like, and sometimes it would drop all the way to minus 75 degrees while I'm inside the fucking cutter.
Like freezing to death.
Yeah, and when I noticed it, my arm that I could see while I was flying was all white. And I thought, what the fuck is this about? And I looked at the temperature thing, and I noticed it was minus 75 degrees, and I was slowly taking damage. But it wasn't bothering me since, I was in the Cuddy Red, so I had the med bay in the back. But I switched into that Atlanta light armor, and then the problem totally went away. So it's just that reward armor has like no cold sensitivity, which I wanted to check. Or there's some kind of bug with Cuddy Red that it's an ice box inside to help with your medical treatments.
I realize I basically have not flown a ship that has lamp on it.
Yeah,
I keep trying to turn it on, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't work, it's not on. And I looked up the list, I was like, oh, none of these are ships I regularly fly.
Yeah,
Now
actually,
I'm in a
just tried
fighter, I can put it on.
Yeah, I was trying it in my Saber, and it wouldn't work. I just tried my Cuddy Red, and it works. Yeah, the one time I tried it, it's like, oh, fuck, this thing doesn't even work.
Right.
Yeah, the Saber I was having a blast in the Saber. I took it over. I couldn't find any of the regular kill missions around Nyx, but it looks like I could see them on here. So it's just the server I was on, people were farming.
Yeah, there's only like 13 people out here. Which might be good if we do go to a QV station. There won't be... Hopefully they'll be working well with the servers running so well like this.
Yeah, and this is probably a better, because like the 6 pads that are right at the top of the borehole, on the left ski down side, are really convenient, because you fly in quick, land quick, and then you just toss them in, put the elevator down. So, but I think, like you said, there's the big external elevators also, like the ones for like the Caterpillar or Cuddy or the Hull Seas.
Need help.
But they're on the bottom side of the. So if all 6 of these upper pads have their elevators blocked, there's still another one we can use, but these are just really convenient. Yeah, even if my hangar wasn't borked, I would. Once I found out about these, it's so much faster just to pull in, pull out. You can rearm your ballistic repeaters and go right back out. So that's another thing. Since you have to drop it off every time, is I have what 2589 bullets, and normally I'll end up with like it looks like I use it between like 1,000, 1,200 to take out the two small fighters because I can be kind of sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the lowest I ever got was like 700 left, but I was being really sloppy that time. But then you just come back, rearm, refuel, go right back out, and you can. Once I figured out how to do them, I was doing them really quick. It took me a while because I ended up with 2 hangar repositions, and then 2 missions I lost because the one where I didn't get the I couldn't get the 4K box at my ship. I lost another one, so I ended up losing like 4 missions in my like first hour and 20 minutes of playing, and then I played like another hour and did like I think 6 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah, that's what I did after I did that one with the clipper. I couldn't fit it in, so then I'm frustrated, so I abandoned that mission, grabbed another one, and then right after I did that, I realized, oh shit, I could have hopped in that ship and flew it back. But then I flew out to another side, actually got like a cutter, put the 3 boxes, 3 SCU in, flew back, and that's when my hangar flushed me. And I thought, fucking man, you've been playing for like at that point, like 45 minutes, haven't done shit. Oh, in fact, the time when I got down to 700 bullets, the mistake I made is I I never took it out of nav mode, so I flew into combat in nav mode with my shields down and my guns not working. But the Cuddy Red's got nice shields too. So it's hard for these little guys to take my shields down. And then one time coming back to Levski, I got a little cocky and I was coming in like at full speed on nav mode, like that's 1,000 kph or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
The full, and I didn't slow down fast enough, went right into an asteroid, blew up my ship. But what I noticed is it left my cargo out there. So I still got a free Pisces that I got from that from that cargo event.
Shit.
So I took out that Pisces, grabbed the boxes and turned them in still. So I had my own little PL rescue mission all by myself.
Ready. Yeah, looks like all the components are at least at 25% health. So everything should keep running. I mean, yeah. As long as I don't mind abandoning a ship. Oh, I have a major torque imbalance. That's good to know. Right. Come on, let me deliver the cargo. This might be trickier to fly than I thought. Maybe I'll take a ship that can bring the cargo along next time.
Hearing explosions, but oh, are they shooting missiles at me? Oh, those bastards! I wasn't getting a missile warning. I just noticed my whole back end's red.
Well, we can always mount another rescue mission.
This happened to me the other night too. I kept hearing like explosions, and I thought, oh, the other fighter just like hit an asteroid, but then he was still there, and like this time, like both fighters are still here. But one of them must have been. That's weird. I didn't get the missile warning because normally you get that. You get that alert sound.
I don't know. I don't know what the server conditions are like. Maybe it's worse than we were ready for. No, there's only 14 people on out here.
Yeah, what's happening the other night too. So it's maybe there's not a missile warning in this ship.
Yeah, or there's some kind of audio bug. That
Oh,
would be
maybe I
typical
don't-
Drake, though, not to include a missile warning.
Well, because maybe I don't have flares. I never looked.
You should have flares.
Let me try. Yeah, I just launched one. Yeah, since we didn't give you flares, we decided not to also give you the missile warning horn either.
Right.
Since you can't do anything about it.
Like, it's a medical ship. Who's going to shoot a missile at this?
I just got another explosion sound, but I'm actually looking right at the ship. So something's going on.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh, am I maybe nicking asteroids? I don't know.
It says you're taking heavy fire. I heard that come through.
Well, that's the guy I'm shooting. He was taking the heavy fire.
Need help. I'm losing.
Almost got him. There it is. And now where's my... Yeah, that's the most damage I've ever been doing this mission. See, my mic was not placed well. Is that any better? My mic was like really off-centered.
No, I mean, it was fine before, either way. I think I'm coming from the bottom? Yeah, I think I see the... So if that's the borehole or the shadow. I want to go... this way.
Looks like a cutter from a distance. Yep.
Oh. Let's not crash and die, please.
Gotta go to the back. Yeah, since the cutter is so boxy, sometimes I pull up to the front, not realizing I'm lining up on the front rather than the back. And also I noticed that I... Light up.
Yeah, I might crash this thing. It is being very finicky as I try to fly it. It's like, it has this like huge torque imbalance that I'm like trying to account for. All right, well, next time out, I'll take a ship with some cargo space.
I remember back in the day, I used to fly ships with like huge torque imbalances because I'd be out doing combat and I wasn't too good at it yet, so I'd get my ship pretty shot up. I remember it being pretty fun because you could get, when I'd be coming into like Port Tressler or something after a big fight, is I couldn't speed up too much or the ship would just start spinning out of control.
Right.
So I have to come in like at quarter throttle, fighting it to, keep it trying to go straight. I remember thinking like, even though that's not what you're supposed to do, it ended up being pretty fun.
Ooh, that put me into a big spin.
This cargo. Yeah, with only 3
wow,
boxes.
I almost collided with a cargo box. Yikes. That was close.
Oh yeah, there's lots of floating
Yeah, this is.
Out by the jump gates too, I noticed there's a minefield of cargo. Sometimes you have to be careful with.
Yeah,
And it's also
probably
the
all
U.
like failed missions and things.
Oh no! Here's as soon as I open the back door, my this light armor is going down to -40 degrees. So maybe Nyx is just cold, and I wasn't taking that into consideration. Oh, but now it's back to normal.
Yeah, life support in the ships gets weird with engineering too. And it'll be
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh yeah, your ship is super cold for some reason because your life support is,
Oh, maybe
not
that's it.
working in every room.
Yeah, I might be getting my ship shot up, and that's what's causing the issues. Oh yeah, this cutter's just got 2 SCU boxes. All I have to get. Where's my tractor beam? Back to my ship. Put this away.
All right, let me know when you're ready for a share.
Actually, I'm ready now. I'm on the good screen.
All right. Contracts accepted. Sharing.
Accepted. All right. It says I.
Cool. Hand mine in.
Yeah, I'm in my cockpit now. Not -65 degrees. So I guess yeah, my ship is all red this time. So at least that makes more sense. Actually, if I was playing by myself, oh, contract completed. If I was playing by myself, I would have taken my little tool around to see if I could find out what's broken.
Yeah, I think that's a fun loop if they maybe these new salvage missions will include like, hey, literally bring the ship back. Oh yeah, your large hangar is listed as unknown. Unknown's large hangar. So the game doesn't know what to do with you. It's all confused.
Yeah. And I'm stuck like this for 2 months.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Welcome.
Alright, so what do I
I
have?
tried to buy some ice one night, and it was like a weeknight, late night, and so I went to buy some ice, and well, actually I was doing it in Stanton, like at Port Tressler, which is probably the worst place. I went to that UEE website
Your vehicle
for
has been
cargo.
delivered to the following
It said I could buy like 9 there on the average. But I went there, and there was like a person at every single terminal just standing there. I thought, okay. So there's all 3 outside where it went. So I went inside. There's 2 inside the little room, the admin room, and one guy was there, and the other one was open. So I just peeked at it. Stood there for about 5 minutes cycling it, and I thought, yeah, this is not gonna work. And that's only on one server, since the inventory overlaps servers. Is that there was that 5 terminals of people trying to cycle it as fast as they could on my server and like every other server. So there might have been like 15 or 20 guys all trying to grab like 1 SCU of ice.
Just because I haven't done them, I'm going to take these other 2 missions to get boxes. To, like, the package retrieval. You go to a rec site and bring them back. So I can share those if you want, or I can wait till I'm about to hand in.
Oh, I'm all done with I'm at 10K for the hauling. So I finished that
nice.
branch.
Okay.
Yeah, actually I was having fun with those. I liked the interstellar. I was doing, you could stack 5 missions, 2 going from Nyx to Stanton, and then 3 coming back. And it was and it's only like 24 SCU.
Yeah.
So I was doing it in Corsair, which is perfect. I could, I had that 72 SCU capacity, so I had room to spare. In fact, enough room to spare that a couple times I picked up components that I couldn't buy in Nyx. So I picked up some civilian box coolers and just loaded them
See, that's a
alongside
good
my
idea.
cargo. So yeah, I was having fun with that. And then there's the milestone mission. You have to pick up
Clear to take off.
32 2 SU boxes from New Babbage and 32 2 SU boxes from Tista Spaceport and fly it
Yeah.
back to Levski. So I thought, oh, this would be perfect for my raft. In fact, I could even grab the 3 other missions and put them in there also. And that's when I figured out I was having raft problems.
Raft. It's too bad. I love the raft.
Good luck out there.
I did do some hauling with the Hermes though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw a video on it, and I liked the idea of that tractor beam. I saw a guy using it, and but he actually made a point, which because it looked pretty cool from the video point of view, but he said it's not as fast as you think, because you have to kind of wait for the, for the tractor beam to keep running back and forth along that ramp. So he said
Right.
if you're just going for pure speed, there's other ships. Like I think he said even like the raft or another ship with Atlas can outspeed it, because it doesn't have that feature like on the Atlas where you kind of pre-positions the box.
Right.
Oops. Lined up. Did you have any trouble with the hangar? Obviously not.
No, worked great.
But I noticed if I can find one that's oh, this one's got cargo all over the pad. I noticed a good thing is if the door's closed, that means someone else used it to put some cargo down and it's working.
Well, if you see one with a cutter outside of it.
Contact.
There's another one with this door. Oh yeah, the cutter. Oh, you're blocking the fucking. You're blocking it for me. You should have pulled that off the pad.
Nah.
But that's a good elevator that you just turned off for both of us.
It's not off. You can just gotta go around the cutter.
Oh yeah, you positioned it in like the prime spot. You're one of the assholes on the U.S. server that I was talking about.
I am. I know. I'm polluting it up.
If this elevator's broken, I'm gonna move that cutter just for our future sake. Let's see. I'm hoping because this elevator's open.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Which in my past event normally means I'm gonna get a kiosk error, but let's see. Keep my fingers crossed.
Pisces is taking an odd amount of punishment.
Yep, kiosk error. Block medicals. Fucker.
Maybe that's not the one I did? I mean, if it worked for me.
Nope. No, it's the one next to yours.
Oh.
I can land on the pad. I'm gonna go move your this cutter to the other side of the pad, at least. So you blocked one of the good elevators with your rudeness.
Yes.
Oh,
Your systems are online. Front impact warning.
oh yeah, this guy is really squirrely. the way off this EVA back. It's gonna be easier.
Part of why I left him is he's not flying at all.
This is taking longer than my whole mission. Make sure I don't come down too hard and injure myself. There, perfect landing. It's just my
Let's go.
EVA
Let's go
landing.
with these.
I don't know if that's still a thing. I've actually killed myself back in the old days. Like coming into the external landing pad too high, and all of a sudden the gravity grabs you and would slam you down. Close my door so I don't injure my ramp. Try to get over there before some other asshole gets it.
Engines unloading.
Wanna
Now,
put
for
shredders
punishment,
on
I should not share this with you.
this. Oh. It's up to you.
Got a little bit. Land, there's some missiles or something out here. I hope those don't fuck me up. Oh yeah, they're not letting me land the way I want to. Build up to check. See, now I'm gonna have. Oh, are those off your cutter?
I don't think so.
Were there some missiles that were on the pad with you?
Maybe there was a bunch of junk just sitting around.
Yeah, they're kind of up in the air, but their collision is still working. There, I had to land askew anyways now. But now, maybe I can tractor beam those out of the way too, so I can make pit stop landings. I'm gonna spend all this time cleaning up the pad, come back and find out someone has jacked it.
Right. It'll be me again, leaving another ship there.
Quantum drive is now off. Contact. Shield system online.
Let me get this. Yep, nice clean elevator.
Missile locked. Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Missile locked. Front impact warning.
Are you in a good spot for a share?
Yes.
I got my cargo loaded up, so let's see, where is missions? Contract. And share. Did you get it?
I don't know, I'm getting some other notifications. No?
Missile locked.
Yeah, the share button light back up. Let me try it again. Ready?
Front impact
Oop,
warning.
just took a missile. There it is, accepted.
Oh, you got, yeah, the share light just went off. All right. Cargo going down.
Wait, did this guy just break my guns? I think he broke my radar, actually.
Oh yeah, there's some ships out here that have distortion, so watch out for those. They're blue. I don't think I ran into any of them yet, but I think they're arrows and Valkyries are the ones that can have them, or more likely to have them. Oh yeah, all these hard points are untractable. All right. Oh, I thought it had your name on it, but it just your marker was behind it. But yeah, these guns say Mr. Quade on them.
I like to write my name on things so I know it's mine.
See if I'm parked good enough for repairing. Nope. Yeah, I'm so askew I can't even repair.
I don't think there's loot in these wreck sites, do you?
Oh, I grabbed some fuses out of one cutter. Just because I looked over and like, hey, there's some fuses. So I grabbed them. But since I was going after Titans, default Titans and cutters, I didn't even look to see if they had any, what components they had in them. I figured it would be trash.
Yeah, I mean, this is a
All right,
freelancer.
let me
They're not
grab
even
a new
gold
version
standard.
of this. Hoppers, yep, 24. That means a full boat. There it is, 54. But yeah, I was having a lot of fun flying that Saber. It flies a lot better than the Hornet, or at least I was having. It seemed like it was a lot more maneuverable. I could just keep the gun like right on targets. It's got 4 of those shredders,
Yeah.
where the Hornet's got like 2 relevants, 2 shredders, 2 sawbucks. But I think I like the 4 shredders better than that mix of 4. And it's a full stealth loadout. I used 2 of the veils that I gotten from back in the day, those Hathor sites
Mm-hmm.
with big radar dishes. So I've had these 2 veils for like a long ass time. So I stuffed it in there with all the other components, all stealth. I think they're all stealth Bs, except for I think I got a stealth A quantum drive. But my signature was between like 4 and 6, depending on if I was boosting the engines or not. So I could sidle right up next to these guys.
Yeah,
and
that's awesome.
The guys I was fighting, I was getting like a freelancer, an F8, lightning, and like a Talon, or sometimes like a Vanguard in that mix. So I would pick the like the Vanguard or like the freelancer MISC and get about like 5 kilometers away, and then like put 1 or 2 missiles into it, and then knock that guy right out of the fight. So I wouldn't get missile spam, and then I would end up with then 2 fighters to knock out. But that only gives you 150 points, so like half. But I noticed I could do 2 of those, and then I'd have to go rearm. I'd be running low on ammo, and depending on if I used the 1 or 2 missiles, I only had 4 missiles total. That's why I figured I'd start doing it, so I'd plan to do 2 missions and then go back and rearm, refuel. But still, there's a bad guy here, Levski. Oh wait, I'm at. Oh,
Front impact warning.
never mind. I thought I was coming into Levski to unload, and I realized I'm coming into my targets here. I just made the same
You've
mistake.
already, yeah,
and
you've
my
already finished a mission.
and my, since I didn't pop my shields on, is they were down when I took the first couple of hits, but now they're charged up. Right, Mr. Little Guy. Yeah, but like I was saying, is like doing 2 of those regular kill missions in my saber only got me as many points as 1 of these.
Interesting. I'll explore this caterpillar wreck real quick, because it looks like the kind of place that there maybe should be some loot.
Yeah, I saw a vid on a guy saying that the salvage missions are good for components. He was out component shopping using the salvage missions.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah,
Which
I
is,
mean,
I think,
I guess that makes sense because
which
you
I
can
think,
get like some stealth stuff from like a
yeah.
prowler if it's in there.
Well, he was doing. He had a shiv that was like completely loaded with components,
Yeah.
and you know, he wasn't doing any traditional salvage at all since he was in a shiv.
I don't think there's gonna be any loot in this thing. That's too bad.
But also that's good because I think those components you get to keep when you take them off of because I think the components that get flushed in between patches are the ones that when you take them from a game rule ship,
Right.
because those all are, you know, I guess the devs considered, yes, that's your buddy that you took them from. I think if you get them off of salvage, those are ones that you get to keep. Or
Yeah,
salvage
Benoit was
contracts.
saying some interesting stuff about how they're going to change the persistence in the database to essentially make it so that, like, there's no, none of this problem should happen anymore because, like, long-term persistence is now applied to, like, literally everything you touch or interact with. And so, like, you won't be able to dupe things anymore because the game will check in real time as you, like, claim your ship, for example. If you just, you know, stripped a weapon off, repaired the ship, and then put that other weapon on a new ship, it will know kind of like where it came from and stuff. So he's like going to make it a lot more difficult to dupe things and make those good items better. And like if you know, take a ship and then move it off the pad and then claim the whole ship, then that other ship becomes inoperable. A lot of stuff like that's going to be happening. And then,
Still haven't watched any of that video yet. I think I got disappointed when I looked at like 2 hours. I don't have to, like,
yeah, it's long. I've watched like the first 40 minutes of it so far, I think. Alright. I guess I'll just go into my hangar to do the drop-off, since I also have these other 2 packages I've got to take and put somewhere in Levski.
Yeah, I was wondering how come. Well, I wonder what the deal is. Why because there was, you know, several hundred people that were on the bug report that was active, and there was like 15 or 20 other bug reports that were all marked archived that, you know, were 5 days old. But they all had a note right at the top to say, here's the one you want to add yourself to.
Right.
So several hundred people all have this Levski, you know, hangar issue where you get repositioned, which is a kick in the balls too, because not only it destroys your ship and your cargo and, you know, whatever mission items you had. So there are a couple people really bitching that were out like mining, that it's been like a couple hours mining, came back, you know, to Levski, which is
really the best
and,
refinery.
you know, that's your refinery of choice, and you're coming in with your full load and like boom. God damn it. Yeah, a couple people said they were rage quitting Star Citizen because of it. But that's something that you just put in a post hoping to scare the devs into fixing it.
Yeah, I saw
Hey, why-
a post on Reddit, and the guy was talking about, he's like, oh, I haven't played in 6 years. I was really hoping the game would be better, but it's utter trash, utter garbage. So let me walk you through my thing. He goes, I logged in and spawned in my hab, and like the first comment was like, you don't spawn in your hab anymore. You're just making shit up. Like you're just lying to everybody. You're just shit
Well, actually,
posting about this game.
maybe not. Is the 2 times I've had the worst problems is because normally I always was spawning at Lorville. I picked New Babbage once, and there I never spawned in my hangar because I never got a permanent hangar. So I would spawn in the hab, and I would get a hangar for whatever ship size I flew in on. So I never got a permanent hangar ever.
Well, now I don't know what to do. Let's hope my cargo survived. This is my bug I've had is that the ship auto stores a lot.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So you'll land and walk out of the ship and it will vanish.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Oh yeah, I used to get that at Levski.
So
And it
hopefully
would drop me.
My cargo's still here. We'll find out.
Well, and in the Clipper, it was funny because the Clipper, you're 3 stories up. So when that happens, you drop to the deck and you get like 2% health knockoff.
Yeah, sprain your ankle. Well, I guess I'll share the contract while I wait for everything to come back up the elevator and find out if it's even completable.
In Quantum, so it came through good. Contract accepted. Let me look
Yeah,
at,
I was just going to tractor beam the 2 medical boxes I got from the the retrieval missions, set those to the side, and then the ship just vanished.
I'm at 2850. In fact, if we get to 5,000, which
Do
would
the
be good
Molina
because
mold.
we could do. No, we could do because that's part of the mining branch.
Oh yeah.
But with this, it's where is it? Oh, it's urgent rescue mission. Collect 4 times 4 cryopods, 2 SEU each, from an attacked Avenger in the Glacium Belt. Expect 6 light medium ships. But you get 675 points and 109 KACU. But I thought 6 ships, for me solo, that's quite an ask. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to do that, so I thought that'd be good to do as a PL thing. But you have to be at
For sure.
5K. You have to get to 5K on this kill branch, and I'm halfway there, 2850. I think the only other award that I was looking at the rewards, and most of the rewards are for ships I don't have, like the 2 Apollo paints, the Perseus paint, something else. So I think the only other, actually, the 50% reward for this one looks like you get 3 guns. But they're guns I don't use. It's the M5.
Yeah, the cannons.
Yeah, I think they're laser cannons, which I'm not using anymore. And then the 50% reward for the collection branch is that face mask, which they said is non-functional. It's cosmetic only. But I still want that one. At least it's something.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. For all that RP we're gonna do eventually. I mean, I like the little the Hurston, the head bags, the plastic bag you put over your head. I think those are great.
Like I said, it's like even though it's I would have hated to admit this, like when I was in like grade school and junior high level, is I actually like dressing my character up just like it was a Barbie doll.
All right, I'm gonna hand in.
I'm coming in for the approaching the pad right now myself. Oh, I can even see the cutter gives me a little white, so I can tell I'm coming in on the right side. So you should be able to keep picking that same pad.
Landing gear down.
Probably should not just be chucking these boxes across the landing pad for fear that they drop through the floor,
But they
but
can,
whatever.
they can crack open and spill that mole over you and infect you.
Yeah. Keep wondering if they're gonna do like fungus zombies or something. You know, if it turns out it was Dr. Jorrit all along. But I like the Astro Historian / Dig That conspiracy theory that they had. I thought that was pretty spot on given the lore.
Forgot about those floating guns. I just tried to land. I was coming in for a perfect landing. Also, my ship was all like askew. I was like, oh yeah. Fit it here. I have to go into external view so I can dodge all this. Oh, it's too. There, it should work. There we go. Yeah, I went out searching for mold one day, and I was finding it, but I was getting miner's horn instead, which is the exact same model, but with the different name.
Well, and that was there because I remember I picked some of that when we first walked around in Levski, and I found some down in the ventilation shafts. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's going to be part of something one day.
Well, it was in the mold section, though, which confused me, because there's this one area where it says, like, it's contaminated, and so I went in there, and I got, like, a handful of this miner's horn, and I thought I was getting the right stuff until I looked at it. But then I looked at the model, and it was exactly the one that I was supposed to be looking for. And so then I went in like 3 more times just as I logged on. I was just like, sometimes I was up in Levski, so I thought, let me just take a quick run through that area. And it was always just picked dry. But then the last time I was on the EU server, and it was like 5:30 in the morning EU time, so I thought, let me go peek in there. And the only difference is I had already selected the mission I was going to do, which was part of this mission tree. So I had an active AA mission, but like, you know, for kill, probably one of these kill missions. Uh-oh, someone's shooting me?
I know, but I hear some explosions going off.
Was that you guys? I heard some explosions, and I saw some fire landing on my pad, and then I saw your...
I mean, I'm just in an elevator running these packages back and through. It could be me. You can never trust it when I'm around. Maybe my elevator is hitting things.
Goddamn Quade shooting at me before I get my cargo in the elevator.
Right here, missiles around Levski.
Let me share this for you.
Gotcha.
Contract and sharing.
Accepted.
Perfect. And send it down. With only a one. I like this is only a 2K box. Fast and easy.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Actually, let me check my progress now. That should have been 600 more since I just checked. I think that was after.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at my groups.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Yeah, 3450, and I got 10,691 for transport, and it looks like I'm about, yeah, I'm at 14,000 out of 30,000 for the overall. I'm just about 50% for, but you don't get a reward till 70s, 70, 90, and then 100. And I think I went the 100 because that's actually, let me look at the rewards. Is the 100 gets you that fabricator?
Yeah, I mean that seems like it will. We will probably all get a fabricator, but it seems like maybe you'd have to buy one at the store unless you just have one. I don't know. I can't imagine them rolling out the fabricators without everybody having access to one somehow.
Yeah. I guess you just be able to buy them someplace. But I have, excuse me, I have the transport and defense Silverton jackets. I have my green Max Lift tractor beam and the green Alliance raft paint. And I have the defense jacket. And yeah, the next defense award is M3A, M4A, M5A cannon defense division. So I don't know what that means. Then everything else, I don't really. Actually, I guess I'll get the Asgard paint. That's the 70% for the overall. You get an Asgard paint. I'm gonna have one of those. But then it's an Apollo green, a Perseus green, the overpowered pyramid gun.
Oh yeah.
And the item fabricator. All those are at 100% of overall. But then for the mining, it's the purifier mask at 50, and Apollo green paint. And there's a paladin. Actually, maybe I could get a paladin. That's one on my extended list. But that's 100% of the skill branch. But I don't think I'm gonna get an Apollo. That doesn't seem to be in my cards. Since you already have one, the only time I'd use it would be at a PL Hangout, and you already have one.
Sure, how useful they are overall.
But the Asgard, that's one of the ships I was saving for. But it was weird when I figured out I'd have to buy the Asgard just to complete the mission that I was planning on using the raft for. It left me with a sour taste in my mouth. Is because normally I want to buy a ship when I have like a reason to use it. I'm all excited, and
yeah,
you take it out and you use it right away for like a whole week solid because there's some event in game or you're just into doing something. But I thought I'm gonna buy this thing for like 35 million credits, and then I'm gonna use it once and then put it in the shed because I won't use it for the rest of this whole event. But it's one of the ships I was actually saving money for, so I kept thinking, why am I mad? Because it's exactly why I had this money. I almost didn't use any ammo that time. Yeah, and also that's the other problem I was having is making the Saber missions pay off because they only paid what was the payout on them. It was a low
I mean,
payout.
they're pretty cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, 13. Like it was 13K for the little one. You get 75 points, 13K, and I was spending like 20K in ammunition and missiles. But even like the 36K one was like breaking even, I think.
Front impact warning.
And
Shield system offline.
let me get my
Yeah, let's look at my journal here.
get a new contract.
Doing pretty good. Almost. Big one I have left is collections, really. Everything else is real close.
Oh yeah, which should we switch to mining?
Maybe.
I doubt
Let me. I mean, I just flew out, so let me go to the.
Well, here, I'll
location.
grab one. Yeah, because I think that's the one I was kind of saving for a PL hangout because I like the PL industrial hangouts.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Brevity says he doesn't think he's gonna make it on tonight. So yeah, we can do some mining. I guess just fly. Well, I'll have to load all the ore bags on, fly them to Pyro, I guess.
Well, I figure what we could do is we could put the golems in with the ore bags and then fly over and see if it happens again. But we'll plan just to go right to Ruin Station and kind of regas up there.
Yeah.
And we'll check to see if the golems are there, and if they're not, then we can just call them real quickly. I think they're a quick call.
I can finish this, and when I get back to Levski, I'll swap into the C2, or do we want to use your C2?
I don't know.
Just in case I have to. Oh, that's right.
And also, I can never get mine back in.
That's right. Your hangar's a buggy mess.
Even if we're coming back to Levski with any kind of ore, I would unload it on these external pads. Just because this bug seems like it's rampant enough that I would hate to lose.
Right.
But mining, losing one mission is okay. That's a little frustrating. Losing a whole night of mining would be a kick in the balls. Remind me is when we log off is I want to take some of the Drake ore pods with me, because I figure what I'll do is I'll go over and do like golem runs just out of Ruin Station and bring all my ore pods back there, stockpile them, and then use my raft to fly it back to Levski and unload them on an external pad and then recline them there. I figure that's how I'll do the rest of the mining branch. My other option would be, I guess I could use my prospector cargo bags to get a bigger load. But I thought as long as it's close in, I can just take single trips back to Ruin Station, but it's not refined there. And risk using my damaged raft to bring a bunch of them back. It's weird because my raft seems to work, except for it just just that it disappeared on me in the inventory. But the only downside of using it right now is the whole thing seems perfectly functional except for the store. But I noticed as soon as I would retrieve it, it would come up and it would instantly say it was damaged or it was destroyed, and I'd have to claim it, kind of right from the retrieve. And I tried it from the both my hangar and from the lobby ASOP terminal to see if there was a difference, and there wasn't.
Deck impact warning.
Scargo.
Looks like I got a bugged mission. It's happened to me before. If you come in and you don't see, like, the recover cargo doesn't appear. So I spent some time actually did a couple scans. Yeah. But when that happened, I would just abandon it and get a new one.
Alright, well, my cargo is recovered. Gonna make my way back.
The downside, I'm gonna have to fly again. How far to this way? Yeah, this is what happened to me last time. It penalized me with a 30 GM trip after I abandoned the mission. After I got the bug. Seems like it knows it. Decides like, okay, you're gonna play this way. I'll make you fly.
Like, oh, you said you were gonna go mining, huh?
Why did I play it just in this?
I think one thing we recognized last time is we want to put the ships in the back. Right? It's easier to enter that way and exit that way and then stack into the front.
Did we figure that out? I can't remember that. That was a long time ago, though.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
We did. There was something about like which side has the more cargo pads. Because it has that asymmetrical.
Yeah, I mean the back has a bigger grid, but the front's harder to get in and out of. So like you fill the front, and then you need like maybe one row on the grid for those 20 boxes, and then you have plenty of room in the back for the whatchamacallums, the golems.
Well, the other way
That's
you
the
get
hope,
to
anyway.
include you get to include that little hallway as part of your golem parking spot.
Right.
I can remember the way we were doing it seemed like it worked. Well, but it didn't.
What's the other thing is my hope is that if the golems are fully on a pad, that it will keep them better, maybe? Rather than like partly on a pad, partly on the wall, partly off this, I don't know. Guess we'll see.
Yeah, I talked to Mantis about it. He said his mining org had never had that happen. And they used a lot of, like C2s, the C2 golem type of loadout. So it could have been we were just on a janky server.
Well, 4.5 was kind of mess anyway.
Kind of reminds me of when I first started playing. I was in a Cutlass Black going out to that. What was that event? The one with
the Senior Threat or the Lockdown?
Yeah, Senior Threat. I can't remember his name. It's been so long. But I was out there fighting away in my Cutty Black. Doing those big swarms of. I remember just them rubber banding all over the place back in the day. Actually, the game's improved quite a bit because that was back when there's only like 30 people on a server out of the event, and it was just like rubber banding all over the place and.
Oh yeah.
Desyncing.
No, I think the game is actually running really well.
Yeah, 600. This is nice and smooth. I haven't seen any rubber banding in a while. Well, I say 600, and we got 13 out here.
Yeah, but.
Engines offline.
Come on, this guy's being squirrely. Making me waste bullets. There we go. Oh, there.
I think somebody just rammed me inside my hangar. It's too bad.
Oh, from overlapping hangar?
I don't know. I mean, I was landed. My engines were off. I was in my menus repairing the ship, and I heard a ship come close and hit me. So I don't know.
Yeah, they should be able to get in there with. It should desync them and reposition them like it does me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, I've had where like the other guy came in, landed, and he I could tell that he landed avoiding my ship and got in between my ship and the elevator, but he
Yeah,
wasn't trying to
I don't know
line
what
up.
happened to those 2 cargo boxes. We might have just lost those. That's too bad.
But like that one guy, I could tell he wasn't lining up with the cargo bay. He landed in between me and the cargo bay, but sideways, so his ramp wasn't lined up. But he had to do it to avoid landing on me. And I could see his ship, and it wasn't like that black, kind of shadowed version of the ship. It was in its glory, and I saw him get out, run over, start working the elevator. That's when I was screaming, "No, don't send my crap down!" And I thought if he, because I was seeing him running around like he was in my party.
I don't know. I mean, I was just parked outside the freight elevator, refueling, repairing, or whatever from the menu, and then, heard like a little like, wah, and then exploded.
Boom.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what happened to those boxes on the ship, though. They're probably gone, because it probably cleaned up the wreckage. Maybe not. I still have a marker for them. Oh yeah, look at this. There's like a big piece of a, it's like a Guardian? A Mirai Guardian, maybe? Weird. Yeah, and my ship's all exploded.
There seems to be like 2 different versions of the hangar overlap. One where like the other ship is like shadowed. What ship is this?
That's surprising though. Why would a ship without a cargo bay be flying and landing at the freight elevator? Here's
Oh, you
one
have the
box.
external?
No, I'm at the freight elevator in my hangar. All right, so I think one box survived, the other one didn't. Gotta see if I can find the back of my ship. Oh, I got it. I got the Molina mold samples. They survived. Alright, we are good. I will be able to share this mission momentarily. Ooh, he's got breakdecks. Hold on a second. I'm taking these. I'm taking his guns. What else has he got that I want? What else is hanging out from his ship? Although all this wreckage might make it complicated to load up the M2, or the C2, I mean.
Oh, maybe ride the elevator up and back.
Yeah.
That might reset your hangar.
Alright, what is this? This is a Chimera drive. Yes, I will take that.
Oh yeah, that's a usable
Nice.
one.
It's got...
That's one of my favorites.
Come on, hold still. I go actually up the elevator. Oh. And it just got cleaned up. Alright, well, I got a Chimera out of it and some breaknecks. Everything on the hangar floor got cleaned up. The wreckage is still bouncing around that was on the sides. Fascinating. Right, can I move these pieces? Yeah, let's just get these with the tractor beam out of the way. Mirai Guardian MX, cool green paint job. Pieces of my shiv, which just look like garbage, which is hilarious. The ship is basically trash. Alright, oh, there's his other wing. Hold on, let me go get his other breakneck. Great, I got some good Gatling guns out of this. A free Chimera. Yeah, it's a loot run.
Come on.
And yeah, none of my cargo was gone, so I've got no complaints. I don't think his last wing made it. Oh well.
Is there another box in here? Nope, just the one.
Just need to remember that these components are damaged, so if I put them on a ship, they might be a little broken. Alright, well let me share the mission and turn in the cargo. That's the most important piece.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Can the screen just work the first time I use it, please? Here. Is that too much to ask? Alright. Ready for a share?
Yep.
There you go.
There it is. All right, and I'm flying, hopping in my pilot seat for the trip back. Yeah, it was at 21 degrees. As soon as I got in the pilot seat, I dropped to -70. But standing next to the pilot seat, I was at 21 degrees. So something is a little odd. Unless I got one of these fancy new air-conditioned pilot seats. And a nice quick 8 GM trip back.
Again, having to clear debris away from the freight elevator. I guess maybe that was the intended purpose of crashing into me, was to break the elevator.
Some European guy that knows you're an American and he hates you now.
Yeah. And understandable.
Yeah, I remember back in the days where contract completed.
Yep. There it
Back in the
goes.
day where people used to like us.
Yeah.
There used to be a
Just a few years ago.
I went to Europe many a time and people were always glad to see me, and now I'd be scared to go to Europe. You're trying to go over to Europe and try to like fake an Australian accent. No,
Yeah.
down
Canadian
under, mate.
guys. Canadian, I promise.
Oh yes, just apologize a lot and say,
You
hey.
know, eh? Right. Yeah, it does look like throwing things onto the pad makes them disappear eventually, so that's good.
On the elevator
Store my-
pad?
No, yeah, the ship elevator, like the big one in the middle.
Oh,
So I've been chucking ship debris on there from the sidelines, and it slowly over time it just kind of disappears. All right,
cleans it up.
3 free breaknecks and a Chimera.
Can't be scared about that.
Yeah.
Coming
Let's
right
see
in.
if my Atlas is here.
I think I put a golem in. No, Colossus in my golem. It's as fast as the Atlas, but I think it accelerates a little bit slower than Atlas, but it has a higher end top speed, and it's got a lot better efficiency. So you get like over 100, rather than like 79 for the range. Someone parked at my spot. Yeah. What? Someone's got a fucking God damn it. A whole seat folded up, parked on a medium pad, blocking that good freight elevator. Actually, was this?
Maybe we've got people
Here.
trying to break the event.
Was weird because right next to that is the large pad, and this freight elevator door is closed, so it looks like it's a working one. Oh, and actually, I should have been using this one because it's got a there's no debris.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
What the hell happened?
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, I turned off my engines somehow. No power. Power plant failure. Just coming in for parking. But hey, I got my salvage tool. I get to do engineering for the first time for real. That was weird.
It's a weird place to have a power plant failure, yeah.
It is seconds from touching down. So where's the power plant in Hulse in this guy? Are we back in that little cargo rig? Oh, I hope
Oh
he's...
no, it doesn't have gold standard. There's no you can't do your power plant manually.
Oh, fuck.
If you're on the pad, you can repair, or
Just off the pad.
You can use the MFD.
Oh yeah, to do that.
It has the repair, the auto repair function.
That 20% failure.
Welcome to the ASOP
I wanna. I wish I would have looked at my. Oh, I don't have an MFD.
Please visit us again.
Oh yeah, here's
Welcome
set for it.
to the ASOP
100%.
Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
I guess I should have brought the golem
Yeah,
up first. Whoops.
Everything's at 100% except for the power plant is at 0.
That's
I
a
got the
very
repair
odd thing
button.
to just break randomly like that.
Now it's counting down 58 seconds. Engines, no power still. Oh, gotta
Yeah,
reassign it.
it's gotta finish the countdown.
Oh, I thought that's how much I had for it to work. Like it's repairing. Oh, this is the pad that's got it's got debris all around, but its door's closed. I'm gonna at least I can touch down and repair. Yeah, because I'm hovering right over the. I guess worst case scenario is I'll just open my back door and just take the box out. Cause I'm like right over the pad.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Your insurance claim has been
100%. It says now. I thought it was only supposed to do it to 20.
Yeah, that's weird. Some kind
Oh,
of
but
bug.
it's cooler failure now.
Some kind of weird. You have a fire that you're not aware of?
No, because I walked back looking for
Some kind of
Yeah,
cascading problem. Definitely time to
1.8.
abandon ship.
This has been one of my biggest repairs ever. I had 1.8K of repairs.
Your vehicle has been moved to our
Oh, in
storage
fact, I
facility.
shouldn't be doing all this repairing because there's more than a 50% chance that the ship's going
Your
to.
vehicle has been delivered
Oh, was there someone shooting me or something? I just saw a shadow go over my head.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe there's some griefers out here causing people problems.
But I got the no power warning light on my display still. What's going on in here? There's cooler failure. So, but both my coolers are 100 plus 100. Jet module 100 plus 100. Life support 100. Everything's 100 except all my guns. Yep, 100. Shields 100. Yeah, all my MFDs are
Is the
flashing.
power. It's all the power. Rooted. I don't
Oh.
know. Just get the mission turned in, I guess.
Yeah. Let me get out of here before this thing just explodes. I think that's probably happened is the power plant failed for some reason, and then I didn't ever go and I didn't adjust the pips.
Oh, to put all the power back and everything.
Yeah, so my coolers are probably totally
They're just
off.
off. But at least they're not
Now,
broken.
I'm hoping that this doesn't have a good elevator. Seems to work. Bring it up. Just let me get this box out of here quick. What are all these boxes? I wonder if I could pick up these and get any money out of them. They're probably...
Yeah, probably all contracted.
Yep. I saw that the other night I came in, there was a bunch of boxes around, and they were all contracted stuff, so I... Oh, got a share. You almost missed your share there. I was flustered. All right, ready for it?
Yes.
Share button pressed. Came back on. Did you get it?
Yep, got it.
Oh, share button off. Yeah, I like how it does that. It kind of... You get a little bit of feedback. It'd be nice if they give you a little bit more. All right, cargo going down. 1 of 1.
Front impact warning.
Contract complete. Actually, let me just check this cargo and see what it is.
Alright, I've been awarded Paladin Alliance Aid Camo Livery.
Contracted. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of mole samples. All contracted. Yep. Contracted. So somebody blew up. Oh, you got the jacket?
No, I've got the Paladin. So it should be the end of combat for me. Let me see. Yeah, combat's done. Defense is done.
Oh. How'd you get combat done?
I had about 50% from just joining that group for a couple hours, like last week. And then I just did the rest myself, shooting stuff.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people asking for a group one night, and I was almost gonna jump in, but then I decided that I'm gonna see if I could do it just your solo and PL parties, not the big random party.
People started reporting bugs and like pirates blocking the jump gates and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna join a group, get some progress. I don't want to get, you know, a couple weeks into this event, and then it's like, everything's broken. Yeah. Nobody can complete it. I don't know. I feel burned. I was burned on the last one where I never got that fourth. I never completed Hurston and got all the rewards from them.
Yeah, all my shit was off. Radar, life support. Yeah, so that actually makes sense. And now I know that after your power plant dies, you gotta readjust your pips.
Well, it still doesn't explain why your power plant died.
Well, but I could kind of give the game that because I could have gotten it shot up and just never noticed it, and so it was damaged and I was flying back like everything was hunky dory. now, like I said, I have a better than a 50% chance my ship's going to be destroyed all the way now, because I'm asking for a hangar. It's the most dangerous thing.
All set.
Yeah, the other thing I noticed, it takes, I get the hangar complete request thing right away, then it takes like several seconds more for it to actually show me which hangar. So I don't know if that's a Levski thing also, but so gear down. And there's no visual clue when I come in. The hangar's always like 100% clear. There's no Z fighting. But then right as I cross the doors, hey, I got in.
Nicely done.
And I have all those repairs I wanted to do for free. This is the only time it was gonna be to my benefit.
Engines
Repairs. Oh, it's just refueling. I did all the repairs. Come
Like,
on.
once again, by the time we're actually out there and ready to go, I'm gonna have like an hour left to play. We should just stop trying to do mining trips.
on 100%.
Well, brevity screwed us this time.
But yeah, that's
Because
right.
we've been playing for 2 hours already.
Well, and what we can do is just have everything there ready to go for next week.
Oh yeah.
So the worst case scenario is we just have to fly there and meet up.
Your systems are
How far are you in loading? I can run
Just now got everything organized, so I'm about to start loading.
Let me park my ship and I'll come over and help you tractor beam then. Yeah, I think from now on what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick Lorville as my main base, but then play out of Levski, because when I did that last time and I liked it because all my ships are medium, and I love the medium hangar at Levski because it's got the side entrance,
Mm-hmm.
and I like the 225 elevator. The elevators in the large hangar are huge, and when I'm loading a medium ship, that means all my cargo is way at the back of that elevator.
Welcome.
And it makes loading, unloading. Well, actually, unloading is not a problem, but loading makes it harder because I have to grab all the way from the back. But for some reason, I really missed that side door. I don't know why. I think it was different. Because every other hangar in the game always is. I thought I was getting the Z fighting, and it was just the lights going off because the elevator's working. Oh, I saw you can ride elevator. You can ride those landing pad doors.
Yeah, they don't just like clip you through them anymore.
Yeah, I watched a video on all the the hidden improvements for 4.6 they don't tell you about, and that was one of them. Oh, the elevator. I always like going to the lobby, just so we don't get that phantom bug. I get to be in your hangar, but you don't get to see me. Ooh, you got the extra large.
Yeah, it's the first time I've
just 'cause
had one in the asteroid. It's huge.
Oh yeah, I'm having to wait for it to. I open the doors and I'm just seeing just the rocks. I've never had to load this texture in before. Oh, I hit the custom by mistake. I was wondering why.
Yeah, I hate having to scroll through all those. They need to just put player
Yeah, they.
elevators, at the top.
Yeah, that I thought. There we go. Especially here, like a million fucking hangars here. Yeah, another thing, I lost one of my paladin helmets. Yeah, I could see the junk floating around from your escapades.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of it hanging out. Come on, find the spot. Find the spot. Might have to do some of this stuff more manually. I like the Atlas, but precision cargo is not its... Alright, now I'm stuck inside a box.
Oh, you using Atlas?
Yeah.
I can't see you over all these. Yeah, I would think with 2 people, the Atlas would be slower. They got the whole ramp filled up.
So the Atlas is stuck inside of one of the ore pods. And I'm just gonna stack it. Ow. Thanks. Ow.
Oh, I hit you.
But yeah, so the Atlas... So like an ore pod collided with me and I was then stuck inside of it. But I exited the Atlas and it put me outside of the ore pod. But when I picked up the ore pod, the Atlas is still inside of it. So we're gonna see.
Oh, actually, take it out and let's not bring that one.
Well, I don't even know which one it was now.
That might bug the ore pod.
We'll just have to see what happens. I couldn't tell you which one of these it is.
Can you see which, like, an arm sticking out of one?
No. Probably it will just like, destroy the whole ship. It's just, if experience is any guide.
Did you bring up your golem already?
Yeah, it's in the corner, unless it disappeared. Nah, it's still over.
Yeah, it's another thing I hope they come up with an answer for is you had a load like this. It's like you have to bring up all the ships in a specific order. For things like to work. It'd be nice if...
Yeah, and depending on which hangar you have, you may not even have space in your hangar to do that, right? Like, if you're in the hangar in Hurston, you don't have a lot of space on the sides to put smaller ships. And they can only really be, like, light fighter sized, right? But if, when the Kraken comes, right, like, or the Liberator, and we're wanting to load a bunch of, medium fighters onto it or something, what, you're gonna only base out of Orison now? Or New Babbage.
All right, that's... Well, actually, what we could do is, why don't, they should have enough range. I can fly
now
over...
there's plenty of space back here. We could definitely fit 2 in here, maybe even 3.
I was thinking you can load yours in, and I can actually just fly over to Ruin directly right now, and we can meet over there.
Yeah, that works. What's the claim time on a golem?
I know it's small, but I was thinking either that or you have to pull out, and you have to meet outside someplace.
Yeah,
and
it's a whole...
Up there.
It's a whole ordeal. What I mean is, do you want to just ride with me claim your golem once you're there.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Because I was worried that I'd get there and I wouldn't have enough. The column would just not have enough gas to do a jump and make it all the way to ruin because Pyro's big.
Yeah, C2 should be able to cover it. Oh, this is so much easier than going to the front.
Yeah, park it in the middle. Don't worry about putting it on the side yet. We don't want to lose it in the jump gate. Whoa.
That was not how I intended for that to go, but it worked. All right,
But like this,
just...
it should give us the best chance to have your golem make it through, and then my golem we're gonna.
You know what? Am I gonna be able to get out of this thing? Oh no, I'm in a crate. I'm in a crate. Can't get out. The golem deposited me into a crate. I didn't think about that.
What we come back down.
This is not good. Alright, I got out. I fixed it. The golem should not stay here, though. Can I somehow get inside from this angle?
Or can you tractor beam it? Is it light enough to tractor beam?
Not with this thing. No. Well, that was silly of me. I should have backed it in.
And it unlatched a whole bunch of crates from the grid too.
Yeah, I had to do that to get loose. So we'll just move a couple of these until we can do a little cargo Tetris.
Oh, I was thinking. I was thinking maybe we can make the hole here and then you can move it. I got it back on the grid, but here, let me see if I can.
That should be close. If it's on the grid, it should be enough for me to get to it.
Well, here, but now you can actually. Now you can actually. You can turn it around maybe so you don't get stuck again.
That is. Lesson learned.
Well, that was good because good that we learned it here and not like, okay, let's start mining. All of a sudden, like, oh, we're both fucking stuck in boxes.
Yeah. Well, I think this is just going to become a continuous joke, which is like we're just going to okay, it's time to start mining, and then we don't. I cannot turn around in the.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't try to turn around inside. Wait a second. Let me get this one thing out of the way.
Yeah, if you want to put the grid back together, that's fine.
Oh, it's not gonna let me squeeze it in the middle one there. Oh, there it goes. Come on, one more. Right? Yeah. So now you should be able to back it all the way in.
Overhead impact warning.
Oh, knocked myself down.
Offline.
Could have been my thrusters too, because I just hit go. All right. Now we should be set. I mean, we can also always just fly to New Babbage and turn in all this ice I have. But where's the fun in that? Are we missing a cargo? What? Oh, this one.
Oh, I'm inside the ship. I got one of the pods knocked me inside your. God damn it!
Well, looks like you're riding a Pyro.
Wait, I just fell. Oh! I think I'm out. I'm outside the ship.
It's better than inside the... Wait, what? It's better than the wrong kind of inside the ship. Come on, box. We can figure you out, buddy.
Yeah, I had one more to lock in place.
I know, and I just did it wrong myself. Just did it in the dumbest way possible. Alright. So... I just want to quit.
Oh, I'm 79% damaged. Oh shit! I don't have any. I can get them at.
Yeah, you get some
I
of
don't
that
have any
radioactive water they're famous for. Alright, it's all stacked. You
All
did
right.
it.
Oh, I should have like give me like a 2-minute claim time so I could run to the cargo deck and grab a bunch of cruise luxes. I think I have a med gun on me too to fix my damage.
Engines on.
Or here, let me toss your nurse in really quick.
Right.
Oh, and I forgot I had my I was trying to remap some keys to solve that mouse problem I was having. Because if I
Are
hit,
you on board?
yeah, I'm in your co-pilot seat.
Oh, good. Alright, awesome.
But I was gonna remap my because when I held down the Z key for free look, I could use my mouse to look out the side windows and stuff. And I really wanted to do that because I thought in a fighter, when you're sitting in the bubble canopy, that's when you want to look around the most. But I was gonna remap some of my little extra buttons on my gaming mouse, and then I tried to map it to these two on the side, and they said they were already mapped to the upper and lower turret, or switching the remote turret. And I thought, oh yeah, I did that when we were riding the C2. I'm gonna try that when we get outside. Yeah, maybe try that before you go into quantum.
Yep. Plot my course anyway.
Ping. And a remote turret. Now these two buttons should switch me to the top. Yep. I can switch between the upper and bottom turret.
Very nice.
Except for this is the same problem I had last time. There's no way I could figure out how to turn on the MFDs.
There's got to be a power on button somewhere.
Travel. Engage.
Well, there's one on the MFD right in front of me, but that's in a remote turret, and that works. Oh, screen's on,
There you go.
but it doesn't work. There's a scanning HUD. I can ping. I can activate scanning. Sensors on.
What about
Headlight
any of
on.
those toggles to the top left of you?
Oh, power on.
Hey.
There they are. I didn't see those. Use lag pip. Use stagger fire. What else is up here? Engage free gimbals. Yeah, so that was it. Yeah, I couldn't figure. I thought they got all these MFDs. Fucking. I gotta be able to turn them on some. Oh, at least I can look right at the engineering screen. Oh, let me grab my drink.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I forgot I made this. Made some tea like 2 hours ago. I got my. This is blackberry citrus apple cinnamon. I mixed like 2 different flavors, so it kind of made like 2 big mugs. I heated up in the microwave since it was pretty much room temperature. But yeah, let me look at. So it's Bexlite, Borace, Laranite, and those pods.
Yeah, and I looked up on Regolith, and I mean, there's a lot of places we could go, but the ones I linked are pretty much the best.
Yeah,
Like the highest percentages I could find.
well, just like that other event is the best place to go is where they overlap because Bexlite is like that tier 1 flavor. I think Laranite is a tier 2, and Borace is a tier 3. So we could find a rock that's Bexlite, Borace, Laranite all in one. Yeah, I think that problem I was having with the jump gate was just I was on a bad server.
I've seen a lot of posts of people complaining about it, though.
Well, I think it's just something that can happen when like this, because it's a failed server handoff. So it's trying to hand you from one server to the next, because this is basically a fancy load screen right here. And so once a server gets in trouble, that has to be a side effect. I went like one time I went through like 7 times, and I was having to refuel at the gateway station. Then switched into my raft, and the Corsair's got a lot of range on it, but the raft doesn't. Like,
Yeah, the raft is kind of disappointing in that way. Now that we have so much distance, we might have to cover.
Well, it can make it from Levski to New Babbage all in one jump, as long as you go through the jump gate just once. So the jump gate takes 20% of its fuel. But if you have to go through twice, and that leaves you a little bit short of New Babbage.
Right.
And if you have to go through 7 times, that means you're refueling. I was refueling just to do several different tries. And when I finally got to the other side, I got there with like 22% fuel. So I had to do like 2 refuels on the Nick side and 1 refuel at the gateway station on the Stanton side, just to do 1 trip of the mission. But I could tell, like, I was trying to figure out the pattern, because sometimes I was getting like really long necks. Like when you first join the jump tunnel before you start getting those septums, I was calling that like the neck, and I could get a really long neck on one side or the other that like bent and moved along, snaked around without any septums in it.
Right.
And other times the jump gate would open and I could see the first septum like right inside the door. So I was trying to figure out if any of that was giving me a clue if I was about to fail or not.
Not sure why, but it says terminus is obstructed. But there's nothing in front of it. Let's see if I could just have to clear around the station here. That's very odd.
What I do sometimes is just do a little mini jump to one of the other.
There it goes. All right. we go.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, it's funny how that obstructed thing, because like one time there was like a big asteroid chunk in front of me, but there was a hole all the way through it, and so I lined up the quantum marker inside that little hole, and it let me jump. It does some kind of
Yeah, there's a lot of weird, finicky things. I had
partial
one once
math.
where I had to like jump to the main star a little bit. Like that was the only place it would let me jump. But then once I initiated that jump and canceled it, all the other markers would show up.
Oh yeah, that happens to me quite a bit. And in fact, if you go into your map, it says you have an invalid target, and it won't let you pick any target
Right.
from the map. And so when you get in that mode, you have to find whatever will let you jump to. Just do a little mini jump, and then it kicks it all back into place. Yeah, one time, this wasn't the night I was having all the trouble, but I had just a jump fail. I think I was getting cocky. So I was doing a lot of those missions, and I was getting cocky going through the thing, and I was sliding along a wall, and I was getting a lot of that kind of yellow impact where I was getting distortion inside the jump tunnel, and so it kicked me out, and then it wouldn't let me jump anywhere, and I couldn't find any jump targets, and so I just hit F4, came back in, and it put me on the other side of the jump gate from where I was. I think it was in Stanton. I was going from Nick to Stanton, so it put me in Stanton, but it put me at the middle of the star, and there was about like 5 or 6 other ships all like clumped together right there. I had to fly out from inside the star, but I could tell
yeah, it's like the star is like a graveyard for I don't know where to put things.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it in the star. I wonder if you could have looted the ships. Well, if it ever happens to me, maybe I'll get out and look at them all.
In fact, I read that. I think I posted that write-up the guy did on what happened with the inventory bug, which made a lot of sense. But he said that you put in your home location, and then it tries to look it back up, and it fails, but then it does the next item, or it does the next job in the sequence, and if it doesn't give a valid location, the thing reports back success even though it didn't do it, and so then it assigns all your stuff in one of 2 default locations, either at the star in whatever system you had picked. So like my stuff was maybe assigned to the Stanton star, but he said he did a little bit more checking, and he was trying to figure out like what worked and what didn't. So could he play or have to wait for a fix?
Yeah.
So he was wearing just his starter suit. So he took the pen, because you get that one little med pen stuck to it. So he put that in his inventory, and that seemed to work. And then he went to put it back on his belt, and then he went and looked through the logs again. And so he saw in fact I posted because I found the error that caused mine. It said location unknown and something warning. So I had that one, which meant I definitely had the problem. But then when he did that pen movement, when he moved his pen back to his starter suit, it said it had this like ungodly amount of inventory on it.
That's
so he thinks
hilarious.
all his inventory didn't get attached to the star, but it got attached to his starter jump undersuit.
That's hysterical. I mean, I don't know if you noticed in my hangar, but I pulled out like a table and a couple items, like random, like the Christmas Copion light, and I set them on the side because like I realized in my inventory it was really screwed up, and like I could see the table behind like other inventory items, and I couldn't access any of them, and so I used the freight inventory to bring those up and fix the rest of my inventory. But hey, we're not far from them having a whole new inventory system.
Well, I'm scared to death of decorating my hangar after that trouble you had. But I have a fish tank, something that looks like a fish tank. I know back before when they had those temporary hangars before the game worked at all, they had a a fish tank that you could get. But I have something that is huge in my other section of my inventory that looks like either like an aquarium or like a huge TV.
Yeah. Stuff that used to work in the hangar module, and now they don't know what to do with it.
But it's marked, like a lot of other stuff in my inventory as placeholders. I don't know what the hell it is. But yeah, that happened to me with all my recombinants from that ASD mission. They're all stacked up on each other with something else. But then when I went to my freight elevator, it didn't happen there, so I could retrieve them all there.
Quantum travel complete.
But I never bothered fixing it because I'm still I got that it flushed all my mirror helmets. And I went back up many times trying to get a mirror helmet, but where the helmets were, I would get like one of the red one, the smolder, and then I would get a whole bunch of these bomber helmets. It was giving me like a whole different set of armors. So I actually grabbed a couple of them.
That's interesting. Yeah.
But they're not armors. They're I think they're clothing. But I never ever got a mirror helmet again. But I haven't been back to those ASD sites in a while.
Shields
I went to an Onyx site the other night, and the Copion spawns are back. The big, you get like 20 dogs.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fun. And then I got down to where you take the elevator up at the end, and everything had gone pretty normally. But like the event, when you hit the button and the guys all spawn in, the event was just like ongoing. It just kept coming. They kept coming the whole time. I was like, I couldn't even loot because like people and Copion were just pouring out of the elevator spawn closets.
alert. Front crash.
Now that you mentioned it, that happened to me. Is because I went back when they had the refreshed Copian swarms again, and then when I went to that middle elevator where you're in the bottom floor of the lobby, it was like you said, it was like there was a constant battle that was like I said, you used to have to trigger it, but it was being triggered and it kept on going.
Yeah. Looks like my golem made it.
Yeah, I was glad to hear that Mantis said that he wasn't having that issue, because I thought that kind of puts it into that category of it's probably just a temporary issue that wasn't going to be every time he tried this. All right, let me
Yeah, we should set our spawns here, I guess. Do all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I park us at the far away part. Gotta run the whole length of the hangar.
I've been in one of these hangars in a while. Or I haven't been to Pyro in a while, I mean.
It's its usual gritty self.
Yeah, I lost my other paladin helmet to kind of match this armor better. So the more I've used my, kind of browsed through my inventory, is the more I'm coming across like cool stuff that I used to have that I don't have anymore.
Right.
But I thought there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna get a bunch of that stuff back when they do the next patch.
Oh, did you want to claim your golem?
We'll have to come back down anyway, so yeah. Oh wait, no, I gotta claim it. That's right, not just retrieve it.
Where's the mech?
Good call. Wait, where's the
Here.
Took me a second to remember where the Aesops were.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see. Golem claim. 3 minutes without expediting.
Alright, not bad.
You make sure it's cranking. I'll come back and expedite when it's cheaper.
What you want? You need something?
Doing business,
Got
I
some
guess.
stuff here.
I've been better. Had a terrible
What would you
dream.
like? Got a new shipment of stuff? Sure thing.
Check the commodity shop.
I keep running in the wrong direction.
Fine.
Pressurized ice is out of stock.
Yeah, I figure from
Just got a new shipment of stuff?
right because
Have a
right
look.
now this is the prime.
Yeah.
Why buy
Yeah.
something?
Wait, where am I
Thanks
going?
for coming in.
Running in all the wrong directions. Went to Medical Bay, which is why was oh I tried to take there it is. Oh, this place is different. It's laid out a little bit different than
Yeah, Ruin's got its own setup.
that's why I kept taking these wrong turns. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Transfer. Ruin Clinic. Yeah, I thought ice is you probably like late February. It'll be easy to buy because right now everyone's trying to complete the event, so it'll be really hard to find right now. And then so like late February, early March it should be easy again, but then like mid March it should get really hard again because then it'll be the people trying to like complete the event before the patch drops.
You're cool. You looking for
Let me go to
anything
the
in
cargo
particular?
center and grab a couple cruise luxes. I can ride the hangar elevator, right?
Hey.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Hi. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, cargo deck. There's one thing I kind of like about these Pyro stations is
You want something?
they're all on one level, and then they have, you know, like this one set of elevators that goes everywhere. Cargo shop. Do you want any cruises?
I'll pick up a few.
You have to come all the way up to the cargo deck to do it.
Yeah,
I'm
go
right
ahead,
here.
I guess get a couple. Bill shot magazines. Make sure I have like 25 of those.
Here, I'll buy 6 of them. That gives us 3 each. I'll get us 4 each. No reason to skimp when they're only $7.
Yeah, they're not too bad on the price.
Oops. Oh, somebody blocked it. I thought I was running the right direction. I ended up inside a crate, but someone used that to block the little staircase.
Just gotta live it the best you can.
And
Yes, of course they did.
Have a look.
now let me check my golem.
Check 'em out.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Got some great new products.
All right, it's
Come on,
retrievable.
check 'em out.
We retrieve it. Where are you at? Are you in your hangar already?
No, I'm just looking around at the shops. since I don't really know what they have here.
I'm gonna go down to my hangar so I can heal. I'm gonna use my med gun to heal the damage.
Right, heading to hangar.
Frost
What would you
point
like?
small.
Shit for sale. Got shit for sale.
See, I picked Frostpoint as a temporary name because I couldn't figure out a name to use. I think I had picked out some name that I wanted. Oh shit! I called my golem from the lobby Aesop. That was dumb. That's something I promised myself never to do.
Rest in
I guess I had
pieces,
to call
Golem.
it. I had to call a ship anyway, so I would have had to claim another one. Well, I guess I have a bunch in delivery still. Didn't have a hangar here yet. Where's my med gun? Is what, number 3? Yep. They're boosted there. And take one of my cruises. Oh shit, good thing I remembered. They're still in my inventory. Oh, I don't have a backpack. I wonder how much I can fit. Oh, I can fit all 8. Oh, 8 cruises 100% of my core. So I picked the right amount. If I would have gotten a 9.
I'll move my golem off to the side now.
This. Put my helmet back on. Entering the pilot seat.
I think I've gotten it as far over as I can.
This is gonna be the first mining I've done since that resource event. I did a bunch of mining for that, more for like fun than anything else, because it wasn't a good way to do the event. But I wanted an excuse to go mining. And then other than that, it was just flying the golem with, loading it into your ship and back. So you can give their time on our failed mining journey. Alright. Hangar request.
Yep, I'm gonna get into the cockpit and meet you outside.
Engines. Alert. Overhead crack.
Flies good. See if I can turn around and find your marker. Yep, there you are. So you just like pick a direction and fly out a little bit, to get us in the clear space, and
Okay.
I'll just follow you. 'Cause I
Yeah,
got my
where is
eyes
there
on
not
you.
a bunch of debris immediately by us?
Yeah, that's right. See if you can
Alert. Front crash close.
pick a spot. Since your ship is bigger, pick a nice spot and then just follow you. They do that
Yeah,
little
yeah.
green target now for
I think this is
I think
far
my sh-
enough.
they do that green target for party members now, or like for
Yeah,
these ships.
it gives you a little bit of a better indicator. All right, let me come open the back for you.
I think that's the back I'm approaching. I can see your little marker moving around inside.
Yeah. It's going to be a tight fit. I think we can fit them side by side. Otherwise, we could always go... Well, maybe not. I was going to say we could go horizontal across the deck, but I don't know if that would work. But we did it in the front. If we could do it in the front, we could do it in the back, because the front's narrower.
The one thing I didn't consider is now I have to back it in.
Yeah, probably.
That's harder for me. Because, like, everything's reversed.
These stations don't have defenses, right? Because it's like in a place.
I think. Wait, or do they? Yeah, they have. I flew past some turrets.
Oh yeah, just, you know, don't bump me too hard.
I'm an external camera, so let me know if you see anything that looks off.
Your left naysail a little bit.
Ow! Yes, I was afraid of every.
That looks pretty solid.
There.
Yeah, maybe come up a little bit because you're kind of sliding up the ramp. There you go. You might have to do it without the gear, so you can get left a little further.
All right. Oh, am I wedged in?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me get out of. Oh, yep, I'm locked in. Yeah, I can't. None of my controls work.
Try taking off. See if it has you as
ow.
if you're locked on the pad. Hey, that worked.
Here, let me.
You know, I didn't bring a repair tool.
I have one, but only one canister.
Well, there should be some in the storage on the ship upstairs somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Get those.
Okay, let me try to line this back up again.
It's funny. I thought the back would be easier, but maybe not.
Well, I think it's just because I have to back in. It probably is, but we'd have to like not have that one row of that last row of materials. Oh, hitting your guy. Ow.
Is it too wide? I thought it was across the midline. Gear down, see how it goes. Unless you want to try it without being on the gear. I think we did it. That looks good.
Does it look good?
Yeah, I think we're okay. I mean, I don't know if we need repairs, but nothing's like rubbing. I should be able to close the door just fine.
Wait, let me get out first, just in
Yeah.
case the door flips
Yeah.
me. Where's my exit key? But I never got to see how my clearance was in the front. It looks all right.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Because
Yeah,
the door
'cause
doesn't close flat, it closes at an angle. Alright, here goes. Hold on to your butts. Yeah, looks good.
Uh-oh.
You might have to... You can pass by on your side. So you might have to come around the front to get behind. Alright, where are we going? Let me look at my list.
Yeah, you are a prospector.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, the best overall percentage was the Borace. So let's go to this RMB Hark.
Yeah, that
See
makes
what we
sense. We
find.
should target the tier 3 materials because that way, because they're kind of considered junk. And then one nice thing about these events is you can mine junk materials and you sell them for premium prices.
Wait, no, what? Let's see. I think I have to manually find it, don't I? I can't just
Oh yeah, I remember
there
that
it
from
is,
last
Hark.
time. Oh, you found it? I was gonna help
Yep.
you search.
Found it.
I remember that. Actually, let me look at your engineering screen to see if we did any damage to your big ship. Nope, everything
How
looks
about
100.
good? Alright. Well, I'm sure we'll change that.
Quantum travel.
This is so close, we probably could have just flown the damn
Well, actually, that's good to know.
domes.
Is
Yeah.
I was hoping that there was a place close to Ruin that I could use my golem out of to do solo mining. And like I said, just kind of stockpile ore bags. Oh, you here already? Yeah, I saw like a little tiny jump.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Is
It's
this
like 2.5 gigameters.
is this an asteroid base or
I think this is one of those new mining base ones. Yeah,
Oh.
so we just have to,
It-
you know, it's just missions
hasn't
can spawn
spawned
here.
yet.
So we can, let me look and see where there's like a thick asteroid area we can go park the ship in. And I would be tempted, I think last time we even thought about this, to like park it in one of those gas pockets. But I don't know that that's actually the best idea.
Well, actually, it's better for me is if there's a landmark.
Oh, good call.
Because if I can find, where's that asteroid? I'm in the external cam now. If I can find that asteroid base, if we get, if there's like something like, if that's like long and pointy.
Yeah, go from that.
If I could see, like, I could use that as a direction finder.
Don't like that we're flying backwards, that's for sure.
Yeah. It always makes me nervous in the asteroid field.
Do a little micro jump here.
Engage. Quantum travel complete.
You know what? Then let's go into one of these gas pockets. That way we can get back to it. And it'll stay
Or like
hidden on sensors.
See where that thing has the red light on it?
Yeah.
Park in some, like, because I can find that red dot, and then I can know where to fly towards the C2.
Right. Okay.
Shields on.
So I should just like
What-
kind of go. I'll go straight out from there.
Yeah, like use that as like a finger pointer, and then I can find this station in the red light, and then like that should be pointing right towards the C2. Because that's the one bad thing about. Excuse me, got some phlegm in my throat. might be I noticed I had like a little scratch on my throat this morning.
It's that time of year. All right, we're basically pointing straight out.
But that's because they should give me a marker for a party ship that I was in, and they don't seem to do that. I think they do until I get in my golem. It's like when
that's right, because then it's like, now you're in your ship or whatever.
Yeah, because I think normally when you own the ship, you get two ships that you get like your vehicle and the ship you carried it in. You'll see both those markers still, so you drive back to your ship if you're in a.
Yeah, the only thing I don't know about these locations is how many like how dense the rocks are and how easily we can find the mineable asteroids.
Yeah, I
Although we
don't think
did
I've
that
ever.
last time we did that big PL mining trip, we were at
Yep.
the ones in Stanton, and that did fine. We found stuff.
Yeah, but I'm used to Stanton, so that when I'm there, I can kind of predict what I'm gonna find. But I think
Yeah.
it's my first ever pyro mining adventure.
I'm just
But
gonna go
actually,
a little bit
pyro's ice
farther.
too. So we might find ice, as one of the inert type
Yeah.
materials
Well,
we skip.
there's a chance we could find all of them in all of the locations around Terminus. It's just that this is the best chance of
No, I mean
everything.
like
This should be, I think, if I remember right, it's like 35% Boreas, which was the highest percentage of anything. Yeah, I
but I think
guess
what I meant,
let's get to it.
like when I was mining for that last event, I could find one rock with 2 or 3 materials that I wanted to collect every single one of them. So like
Yeah.
the asteroid ended up having like no
Can I actually get a
no,
cruise before we go out?
yeah. Where's one of your inventories? Here's one. Oh wait, no, where's one of your inventory slots?
Just drop it on the deck.
Well, some of these are inventory, aren't they? They're not all components. I thought if I
Yeah,
could
this one
find one.
says storage. Yeah, it's this one in front of me.
Where?
Right here. This one.
Yeah, that'll be a cleaner handoff. Yeah, there you go. Split all 4. Oh, it's got. Here, I'll grab an extra repair.
Oh yeah, the repair stuff.
Yeah, because I got my repair gun. Whoop. Oh, I went to do the slide and I was hitting up slide instead of down slide. Actually, here, let me draw my gun out and see if it says canister full. Everything looks green. Green. Take a look at yours. Even where we bumped the thrusters, they're all coming up green.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was moving that fast. And technically ships have armor that takes the impact first.
You open the door and that'll give us extra safety, because I was thinking, let me hop in my golem. I thought, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna not open the door, and then my little seat's gonna eject down and clip into the door.
I won't be able to leave first because my naysail is basically touching the wall over here, so you'll have to go out first.
All right, that sounds like a challenge. I accept.
Go for it.
All right.
I mean,
and
I think, do we risk it and just leave the back door open?
Engines.
I've argued both sides of that now several times. Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be,
I gotta launch and then put the gear up.
I think, yeah.
Launch.
The gear coming off the deck.
Should be
Gear.
good.
There we go. Whoa,
Woo!
got a little bit quick there.
Hey, you made it though. Any landing you can walk away from.
And yeah, I was gonna say I'm all green, but it's I'm yellow since I'm Drake. All right, I guess let me
I think these have low light mode.
let me try it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna fly towards the sun. Wait, I forgot how to mine now.
Engines.
gotta.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm like, I don't even know how to do this anymore.
I'm gonna fly kind of towards the sun. It's gonna be my direction. Here's the one that's 11 away. See? Oh, gotta go to mining mode.
Landing gear up. Front impact warning.
Yep, and my riggers made it.
That's what I like about this, is that it tucks away the mining head, so you're not bumping it into stuff if you're not using it.
An M-type. Actually, back when I was doing that a lot of mining, I had memorized all the types. And now I forgot them all again.
And they all changed. Yeah, close it. I understand. I just don't want to be loud and keep awake. I'll open it again. Okay.
Alright, this is agricium, aluminum, and inert.
You can go turn it off, sure. Yeah. It turns on when it gets cold. It's hot, and then the hot goes away. Back and forth.
I was hoping for that first rock to score, just as a good omen. But I got 2 duds. So M might not be the kind. This is the type P.
Yeah, I do it at the end of the day. Yeah. Alright, what am
Show me something good. Tungsten.
I'm not getting a
70.
signature.
70% tungsten too.
There it is, 47. 2,000 is scrap, 47, 2,000, 47. We don't want this. Yeah, we don't want tungsten. Exolite, boreas, laranite, and pressurized ice.
Here's another M type. Let me see if this is gonna give me a predictor.
C-type asteroid.
We haven't seen that, so I got. He was. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Coming a little hot, almost ran it. So this M-tide is. This is agricium and silicon.
Let's see, C-type is gold and corundum. Not useful. Alright, where are you? I want to make sure I'm flying away from you.
Yeah, normally I pick a target, but I saw the sun, so I thought I'm just gonna lazily go towards the sun.
I actually don't have a marker for my ship. There it is. Okay, it's way back over there. Alright.
Let's see, we can use that finger pointer. Oh, here's a double asteroid. That's a good sign. Like a double. Oh, debris. I don't like the double. Fucking all wreckage. Here's my next target. got the touch off my laser yet. The anticipation's building.
Here's an E-type asteroid.
It's a new one.
And a C-type near it, so I'll check both of those.
Another P8. I've already seen one of those. So if this holds true, this should be like a the last P was a tungsten.
Front impact warning.
Barrel and tin. A lot of barrel. 50% barrel. That's not good, right? We don't need barrel.
Nope. Oh, here we go. 48% laranite and easy rock. Oh, it's in fact it looks like it's ready for pickup. It's
There you go.
yeah,
Grab it.
Oh, it's not. It's what's the key to switch to pickup? I forgot that already. I hit right mouse button, but it's that took me into that precision mode.
Is it shift right mouse button now? Weird if they changed it.
That's
Middle mouse?
that retracted my oh, maybe just it's no, that should be the trigger.
A lot of gold.
I thought it used to be right mouse. Let me go check my keybinds. So mining is what color? Purple.
Front impact warning.
Yeah, fire mining laser and right mouse is switch mining laser. And wheel is mining power. In mining mode. So that should be fracture mode. God damn it, how do I do this? Can't even imagine another button to press. To hold down a modifier or something? Keep winding. So hit M for mining mode, I did that. Is there a key to press? God damn it. I'm right here and I can't do it.
Left alt and left click.
How'd you figure that out? Left, left. Oh yeah, extraction, but how did you figure that out?
I was just clicking random stuff to see what it would do. I knew it was like a modifier on one of the mouse buttons. I just couldn't remember if it was like shift, alt, control, right side, left side.
Alright, I have 0.97 laranite. I'm already collecting.
Okay, nice.
I was the first to collect left alt. That's weird.
Alright, I've got two S-type asteroids. Would you say yours is a P-type?
Mine was a P-type, but the last one was tungsten.
Oh, okay, so keep checking them.
So
Got a pair of S-types. Let's see what they are. A trio of S-types, actually. Oh, here you go, barrel. Barrel and titanium. Oh no, wait, that's not what I need. God damn it.
Yeah, we need borace and Bexlite, the two Bs.
Oh well. It's too bad these are small too. 100% inert materials.
Actually, that means it hasn't finished scanning yet. I made that mistake on one PL Hangout. I went past a whole bunch of rocks that said 100% inert, and then I I stopped to talk to like someone inside the chat, and I hadn't moved, and the thing finished scanning, and it came up with actually what it was. So I never trust when it says 100% inert.
So far, I'm not buying this 30% borace thing.
Oh, more debris. Didn't know there's that much debris out here in Pyro. This debris is pretty rare in Sten.
Is it just salvage stuff? Is that what
Yeah,
debris counts as?
Yeah, those little salvage panels. That you can scrape them. Because in my Vulture, I'd be saying, yeah! Actually, I haven't been salvaging in a long time, because I think they really nerfed it, so it's...
They've got the new missions coming soon, salvaging, mining, all that stuff. Here's an M-type asteroid.
I think I thought M's were agresium for me. I got
Yep,
two
agresium and titanium.
and they were both agresium. So far I got a hit on oh, here's another M. Let's see if it checks that again. The P I got laranite from, but it was like tungsten and laranite. So that kind of makes sense. They're kind of like that tier 2-ish metalish. So you might get a laranite out of a P, and I don't know what I haven't seen a borace yet.
Got Q-type now. Is that Quantanium?
To me, the Qs were quantanium, but that doesn't work anymore.
That would make too much sense.
Well, that's what. Oh yeah, here's 100% a nerd. Come on, finish scanning.
All right, laranite.
Here. Oh, yep. So M.
Good.
Here's another M. Agresium.
Front impact warning.
Yeah,
Borace.
Oh, borace is a good one.
Yep. And that's what we're looking for. So I have laranite and borace, and the third one, just gold. Boo. Gold aluminum. Alright, I guess it's time to start mining. This is easy, so let's definitely stay at optimal range.
I guess I haven't mined yet. I've just extracted. So you beat me to mining. So you're gonna do the first mining. I got the first extraction. Oh yeah, here's a Q type. You said that was good, right?
That's what I'm doing now, yeah. So if we check those Qs.
Oh, you haven't had a size. How big is it? We haven't seen a size problem yet.
10,000. So not that big.
Oh, we have both of our. You have double Rieger set up too.
Yeah. So we can definitely team up and crack some big stuff.
Yeah. We should be able to get like something in the maybe low 20s. In fact, I should have wrote that down, but we got that PL record. I think it was like a mid-30s, like 35 or 38. Where we had to get all 3 boys on it. We cracked the bastard. I think it was like me, Mantis, and Key and I. Quantanium and corundum. There was one really close by, and another was like only 4 or 5 away. So we're still going in the right direction. Where's the sun? Lost the sun. itching to fire this laser. Been denied. Oh, debris. I hate that.
What's the sensor code for it?
Well, that's the first sensor code you get, because normally when it tells you the type, it'll come up with debris, and then if you get a little closer, it'll say wreckage. But that's the first thing you get. You know, it's unknown, then right to debris. But you have to like close in. Yeah, there was some. I remember back in the day, I used to be able to scan from like really far distance. I forgot all those techniques. In fact, they probably don't work anymore because it. Oh, more debris. I'm in a fucking debris field. Oh, here's one. Asteroid M-type. The M's haven't been good so far.
I have 18.9 SU of laranite.
What type was it?
That's the Q type. Now I'm gonna crack the borace rock.
Agricium and quartz. So yeah, so M's are 100% agricium so far. Oh wait. What's this? I got now my mining sensor. Oh, that's my. Let's say I have like 97% laranite, but it's 0.97. It's my cargo. I thought, where's this laranite rock is telling me about? Oh, last time I got a double debris field. Don't give me debris. Asteroid S-type. I haven't seen one of those yet.
Oh, this borace is going to be really hard to crack. In fact, I might need to back up here. Come on. Can't move. Ship cannot.
But did you lock
Cannot.
it when you hit the keys?
Maybe. How do you
Like-
lock your thrusters? I can move. I can
right-
move, pitch, raw, yaw, roll. I can't thrust forward, backward, side to side. Get out of the ship and then get in again. Well, I think I might have lost some of that borace. The optimal window was tiny, and at the very start of the thing, it was like the second you put any power into it, it was already past the optimal window.
I've gotten that thrusting before, and I was trying to think of how I fixed it. Something I was like stuck, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I maybe cycle your engines.
Yeah. Try
That's
that
another thing
next.
So yeah, if this is barrel and silicon again. That's an S type.
Engines.
There's something above me. Man, another big debris field. Debris and wreckage.
Yeah, I cannot use my maneuvering thrusters. I can roll, I can pitch, I can yaw, but I cannot go forward or backwards.
Would cause.
That means I'm not going to be able to get all those borates back to the ship.
What the hell? You exited the ship even, right?
Yeah. I might have to have you bring the mothership to me, so we can at least get the ore bags off of it.
You might pop into Google and see if this is sounding so familiar. And it was like some dumb key that I hit that like locked it out. It's been so long now, I can't think of what it was. Lost all my SC troubleshooting knowledge.
Landing gear down.
Plus, I gotta
But
get
I'm almost certain I've
take care
gotten
of the
that.
kiddo.
Landing gear up.
Golden 10. God damn it, I haven't found anything good except for that initial one. It was just a fragment.
Alright, yeah, so I was in the mining mode, and I was fracturing. And I overcharged the rock, so I held Shift S to go backwards. And I don't know, like fully power off and on again. Yeah, I think I'm just screwed.
If I see a marker, I'll start flying towards you.
I mean, what's hilarious too is I'm just outside of range to finish cracking this rock and fill my thing.
Well, hit Google and see if
Yeah.
because you know it's just like some dumb key that you hit when you were panicking when the rock overcharged. You brushed it, and that locked something out. And that's weird because like normally it's
Figured
like the
it
other
out.
mode. What is it?
If you hold left alt and power up and down, it changes the accelerator, like the amount of acceleration you can apply when you thrust, and it put it at 0.
That thrust
Alright.
limiter.
All is well. Thrust limiter is to blame.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be like something stupid like that. That should have been obvious too, because I was thinking like I was just saying like, because normally what happens is you lock your rotation and because you hit that shift key.
Yeah.
And so you can stay lined up on something, and so but then you can thrust backwards or forwards, but you can't do anything else. I thought this is exactly opposite. gold in Corundum, man. I have just never got skunked so many bad rocks in a row. Just like nothing good. If it wasn't for that one little fragment I'd find, I would have fired you as my prospector.
Meanwhile, I'm about to have a full cargo hold.
Yeah, it's like, but I said I can't do that because you're just scooping the stuff up. And it's like I'm flying around like an idiot. Here's a C type. I don't think I've seen too many C types. I saw one Q type, which Corundum and Hesperonite. I saw fucking everything in the whole dictionary. I saw one Q which you liked, and it was actually Quantanium and iron. You should have scooped it up and went back and put it inside your C2. Let it blow.
I am full. So where is my ship?
Well, you could nav back to the base ID.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I think I see it.
Pyro and Kraig. Damn. Got all excited when I saw the B, and it's like, nope, it's the trash B.
Nice thing is, I see the station, the mining station, so I know roughly which direction to fly in.
See, that was a good call.
I just
Using
flew by
that
a
as
Q-type asteroid.
Can't believe out of all these fucking asteroids, I'm just checking. I'm in the asteroid field. It's not like sometimes I remember being out like Quantanium mining, and I would get in a dead zone with like no unknowns. Oh, here's more fucking debris. It's an M type. I'm not even gonna fly towards it. 2 M types. Something else. But see, now I'm gonna have to go check out this M type. But if it's a greasy MM, I'm gonna spit.
Hey, there's the ship. All right. I forget to unlock the ports to get these mining doodads off. I have a major torque imbalance.
Oh, from the...
Probably from that overcharge.
Did it actually explode?
No, it just cracked with a little bit of the overcharge in place.
Front impact warning.
I would just pay money to find an asteroid. E-type, at least that's... I was surrounded by M-type asteroids, it seems. At least this is another letter. Come on, give me something good. Just please. Vexilite and titanium. Little tiny one, only 2K mass. least now, because I keep looking at the clock. I thought pretty soon Quade's gonna say,
I know
"Time's up."
it's that time. But at the very least, I can shuttle my
Here.
ore bags back to the. I could fly to you too if you think that's going to be enough in your rock to fill your pods. Then we can call it after that.
Well, I say,
And then you
I
can
just
come
wanted
back out, because I'll give you some of these empties.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get a stockpile. Got the first crack. I thought as long as I got one asteroid, then I'd be happy enough that I could fly back with you. It was gonna be hard to talk me into like leaving skunked. Okay, this is. Well, I guess I should pick up anything I want now. Let's pick all these up. 40%. Too far away. Oh yeah.
Actually, I think I'm just going to abandon the golem here. Since we're heading back anyway, I don't want to deal with storing it and all that.
Oh, 85% backslide. Yeah, that's probably a good call because it's with a 3-minute claim time. It takes you longer than 3 minutes to edge it in.
Yeah, really. I've already damaged it. It's dead to me.
Well, actually, this place is pretty close, so it was a tiny jump if I remember.
Yeah, it was 2.8 or 5 gigameters, so it was, a minute and a half in quantum. So it's really close. We would not need the mothership necessarily.
Oh, I said we could keep our golems here and just still go out as a group, but if we wanted to, but just all right. Let me.
The main thing I don't know what to do is, do we keep the full ore pods on the ship, or do we put them in station inventory? Because what's going to happen is if you buy more ore pods, you're not going to be able to tell which ones are full and which ones are empty in the station inventory.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking I will keep the empty ones on the ship and put the full ones in station inventory.
Crusader
That
Industries.
fucks up my plan.
Systems
I was thinking I'd keep a whole bunch of ore bags in inventory and just keep bringing my keep going out on trips, filling up a bunch of bags, and then like taking it back to Levski.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I just don't know that we'd be able to know which ones are empty. Since this isn't your permanent hangar, it's not like you can stack them off to the side of the pad or anything. Alright, so I guess I'll just jump back to Terminus.
Well, here, let me check how far it is the trip back.
Yeah, 2.6.
All right. In fact, well, I guess.
I don't know. Is the refinery at Terminus any good? You could always just refine here and then bring the cargo.
Yeah, I think that if I remember right, the Pyro had negatives on everything.
Yeah, makes sense.
But let me call it up real quick. I got that mining site bookmarked here, Regolith. That's I remember like Stanton. You could you could like you would pick which you're signed in to Regolith. Refinery data. Yeah, what I remembered is like Stanton was like a mixture of green and reds.
Yeah, Levski
And
is
then
so good.
where's the scroll bar? There it is. And Levski was all green. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
And Pyro is. Here's Pyro. Quantadium, you get like small percent. Bexlite's all -2. Yeah, we just look at Laranite is actually Laranite is +2 in Pyro, +7 in Levski. And then
we'll do Levski. We'll just.
And what's the other
So,
one? Was
if you
Bexlite
want to.
Bexlite is +8 Levski, -2 in Pyro.
I mean, one thing you could do is like claim your raft here. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Your raft is bugged. So like you could just use a cargo ship as a storage location for full ore pods. And I'm pretty sure you can buy ore pods here, or I can just give you half of the ones I've got.
Well, that's why I was trying to decide, should I fly back to Levski just to like get a couple free ore bags, or because one thing, if I store full ones and buy empty ones, that's one way I could tell them apart, and then get like a full raft full of full ones and to take back to Levski. Can you sell ore bags?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, you
but
can.
you probably you just lose like 50% or something.
Yeah, I forget. It was worth selling them though. It wasn't like some components or it's really terrible. But this actually.
That might be. I could just come out to Ruin with nothing, buy ore bags empty, store full ones. Oh wait, but as soon as you buy them, they go into your storage.
Yeah, there's not an easy way to know. Unless you're, coming in and out of your home base where you can just set them on the side.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to do it. And like I said, my raft, I think, is my biggest storage at 192. But it's...
Yeah. So I feel like the best thing is you would just refine as you went.
So Laranite is good, but Bexlite is bad. What's the other one? Boreas.
I think Boreas is also bad.
Let me find it.
Well, plus the refinery yields have changed this patch, so the way that all works is like totally different now. So you I think actually
look at the
Boreas
difference.
Is good?
Yeah, well here's the rundown. So it's Bexlite is -2. Pyro +8 Levski, so 10% swing. Yeah. Boreas is +1 Pyro +8 Levski, so that's 7%. And then Barrel is not Barrel. What's the other one? Oh, Laranite +2 Pyro +7 Levski, so 5%. So Laranite would be the best one to do local here. What do I have? I have
Laranite and Boreas, but I also am not going to be the one running into that problem. But I need to know if you want these empties from my ship, because then I will store those and leave the full ones on my ship. Like I give you 10 of them now or whatever.
Yeah, but how do you give it to follow you back, right?
Yeah, you'd have to come back to the station and get them out of there. Put the cargo ramp, or put the cargo elevator down. But that still isn't going to solve your problem on the tail end if you keep mining here. You're not going to be able to replace... I mean, I guess just don't get any Bexlite.
But that's right. That's...
Even then, though, like 7% and 5% is still a pretty big loss.
Yeah, this is just confusing me now. All right, so let me come back. Well,
yeah, it's almost like you should just.
I should stay out here, but then
I think the way it should work is you need to have a second ship that you store the full pods on, right? Like you need to take the
Bring my
full pods off of your thing, raise, store the golem, raise the Corsair or whatever, store the ore pods on that, put it back in storage, bring the golem back out, bring up your empties. So it's a bit of
How
a
big are these?
rigmarole.
How much?
They
SU?
are 16 SCU crates.
So 16. Yeah, so the Corsair is only 72, so that's pretty small.
Yeah.
And the raft, I'd just be scared to death. Actually, I could put the empty ones on the raft, and no,
But
'cause
that's
then I'd
only
have
if the raft doesn't get destroyed every
yeah,
time you use it.
I'd be trying to bring it up and down. I'd be sweating each time. And then my golem can't make the jump. It's too short range, I think, to get all the way back to Levski. Could I make the? Let's see if I just try to. I'm gonna see how much it takes me to jump to the jump, because Levski is actually pretty close to the jump gate. It's only like 12 away, but I'm not sure. Ruin to the next
Well,
jump
it's
gate is
80
far.
it's 80 or so, but I think the Pyro jump gate is further away from Levski. So if you can make it from Ruin to the Nyx gate, great.
Yeah, like
that's the long, but you'll just have to refuel at the stations on either side of it.
like right now, like the next from jumping right where I am to the next jump gate, and I haven't used any quantum fuel. It's 100. I need 1,007, and my fuel tank holds 950.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's rat's nest halfway in between, so I'd have to fly to rat's nest, refuel.
Yeah, what a hassle.
Fuel.
It'll take you 45 minutes just to get back to Levski. All right, so decision then. Do you want me to set some empties aside that you can come get, or are you just gonna figure it out?
Yeah, let's leave. When we do this, is you got Laranite, didn't you?
Yeah, I have Laranite and I have Borace, about half and half.
So that's +2 and +1.
Okay.
So you could pull out the full ones, refine them there, just to make sure, and then you could leave all your empties on the C2, and maybe next weekend we'll come out and use them, and we'll start right away. And then I'll stay here. I'll mine some more, fly back, and decide what. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I can do some kind of rotation. Because like you said, how do you tell if they're full or not? I'll do some Google searching. Maybe there's some trick where you can, like the tractor beam that gives you a hidden weight counter that you can look at.
Yeah.
Okay, I can pull them all up and load them onto my my ship one at a time.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, and whenever I think about it, and I have watched people doing mining videos and stuff, they're always just going right back to the station, or they're part of a big org that has a big system, and they're gonna get 100 bags and then go refine them all at once, right? There's never this I have one ship, I have one because why wouldn't you just fly back home and refine it right away? It's like, oh,
or like
wait,
when I was. Let's check out. Yeah, so that answers your question. So you can go to bed. Just you can fly back and pull out the.
Yeah, I'll refine my 16 SCU of each that I have. Actually, I think it's 18 Laranite and whatever else of.
Well, your full
bag. I have no idea where I'm going in here. Oh my god.
Well, and you only had full ones on your golem, right? You never did any switching out, or did
well,
you?
I took the full ones off the golem, and put them in my cargo bay, and then flew everything back. So the full ones are currently stored at Ruin, and the empty ones are on the C2.
Okay, yeah, leave it in that state because that way we know everything stored is full, so that gives us the option in the future. Because we could, if you never log in again between now and next weekend, we go out next weekend, we could actually go out, mine, get a full C2, come back, pick up those other 2 full ones, and then go to Levski and refine everything there still.
Okay, so I'll leave it in storage.
Yeah, just
I won't
know that everything else.
refine now.
Yeah, and that'll get you out of actually, or you could start the refining and do a slow one.
I am in the refinery and I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. Like, I don't even know where these terminals are.
Oh yeah, I've never been in a refinery in. That's.
I'm lost.
I think I've only refined in Stanton. I'm a noob.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's like ladders and pits. It looks like I can go down a long way. All right, here.
Well, it's normally not that. It's normally like a straight shot on a major throughway, I would think. Because I know so the refinery does give you a lot of areas to explore, but there's. I want to check out what's the range.
There's the elevators.
The golem and the.
So where's the like actual refinery part? Back here? Yeah, here we go. Refinery deck, refinement center. Yeah, found it. Okay. Oh, I recognize this area from that QV station we raid. They reused this asset. Oh, there's a shop here.
Yeah, that's where you buy. You can get like normally some like cool jackets, and you can get those like fire suits and some other like cool.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cool hazard suit. There's a blue hazard suit.
So here's the difference in the range. The golem has a 67.8 QC range. Oh wait, that's what the Atlas. I thought I had the.
Fill me in on what's going on.
Got the golem on it, or the Colossus. Let's see what the range is on that. Speed.
You can buy ore pods here, so that's good news.
Yeah. So here's the Colossus on the that's a fast drive with the 79.7 range is the highest of all the fast drives. So 80 GM, and I'm going to compare it to the Prospector.
You're right.
And see if the Prospector is a better long range. Where's... Oh yeah, I can see this already, but let me max speed. So if I put the Colossus on a, so it's
Okay, let's get that going.
the Colossus is 150, and the Atlas is 128. You know, versus the 80 or 67 for the Golem.
Yeah.
How is everything? You good?
So I could switch over and use my Prospector, maybe do it and justify, doing all the way back to Levski to refine. That just sounds. It doesn't sound fun.
You got it.
I would have to maybe do some searching too there. But if you're right, is every video I've ever seen is the only way that I've seen people keep track of full and empty ore bags is where they place them on their mothership.
Yeah, because I think there's this intent that you're always going to go back and do the refining. And then it's like, nobody's dumb enough to store all their ore across multiple sessions, or they're going to, they're expecting to go back and store everything with, some organizational system, right? Like, if we were running back and forth to the C2, we would know which ones are full.
Yep.
Neither, like we did in the past when we've done this. But because we're going to have to log off and come back in a week, where one of us is, and the other one's going to keep playing and have to, figure all that. I don't know. It's an interesting challenge.
Yeah, they need a little meter on the side, so you can walk up to the ore bag and actually it'll give you a little meter thing, at 50% full or something. Maybe not what's in it, but at least the level of full versus empty.
And you know what? They have that technology because they have done it with those key cards from the QV stations. So we know they're capable. We know it's an option. But alright, I'll leave the 2 full ore bags in storage here. The other empties are in my C2. Have a good one.
Righty.